All parties discussed are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. This analysis is based on publicly available case status and procedural facts. We do not accuse, we analyze the legal process. And please keep in mind, the content presented in this episode is for informational and educational purposes only. It is based on publicly available records, filings, and news reports. We are not attorneys, and nothing discussed here should be interpreted as legal advice or factual determination of guilt or innocence. All parties mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. Please sit back and enjoy the show.
Practice on my YouTube. Yo, it's your boy MO3. Man, we're live. We're going down. I can't say that wet cat shit. Hold up. Yo, what it is, man? It's your boy MO3 live in a Dallas Metro play. And if you're tuned in, then that shit whack in the bill. Hell no, fuck.
Guy. On bubble, nigga. 3G4L, nigga. Look. Another state with the game. Got my foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know Fats in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in a post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm saying.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on their own. Back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through them. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to him. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep a pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got 'em straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion, the L, designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good, yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cost account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in, early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's warning, my niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on their own. Back 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah. So I've been putting my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
chess without good old CB. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not doing it. But salute to the family. I am giving the introduction today. On today, I am giving the introduction, okay? But salute to the family. Salute to everybody coming into the building. We love y'all. This is Room 901. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Home of legal chess. You know what I'm talking about? If you have not hit the like button, go ahead and hit the like button. We got one more song for y'all. After that, y'all already know we getting down to the business. Let's go, family.
Alright, get the fuck on somewhere. Get the fuck on somewhere, man.
Ooh,
Salute to my boy Stop Six for that
number 8.
9.99, man. You know what I'm saying? You out there looking beautiful, girl. Salute to my sis
Thank you.
AB the G. You know what I'm saying? For the love over there on Twitch, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right, let me
Let's
calm down.
go.
Let me calm down. I just have to give my entrance.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? What's understood ain't gotta be explained. So we ain't doing no explaining. You feel me? Let's go, man. Salute to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on with my screen, y'all, but this chat is acting weird over here. You know what I'm saying? The chat is acting weird over here, man. I don't know what's going on. I've been doing it for like the last couple of weeks or something. I don't know what's going on. But salute to everybody in the building. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody's having a blessed day. You know what I'm saying? I hope everybody is having a blessed day, man. You know what I'm saying? Hit that like button. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Share the live out. Share the live out. Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody doing, man. Salute to everybody, man, that showed love already. You know what I'm saying? Helping us get down there, 4 steps closer to our goal, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Salute to y'all.
indeed.
Salute to everybody that show love over there on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody that renewed memberships, got a membership, sent some gifts. Man, salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. Like we always say, we thank God for each and every one of y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We thank God for each and every one of y'all, man. There will not be a room 901 without the love, support from y'all, man. You feel me? Please understand that, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all are as big as a part of this show as me and CB is, man. There will not be a room 901 with that child, man. So give yourself a pat on the back. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Even the ones that hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be monetary. Even the ones that hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. All right, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get to these shout outs. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot to talk. I'm a little off because I'm used to talking. You know what I'm saying? Before the show even starts, so I'm a little off. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Things
like
are a little different over here today. So
yeah, things a little different. Things a little different over here today,
there's a new
man. But
sheriff in town.
I don't know about all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? Who died and made you king? You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you most definitely big sheriff. You know what I'm saying? You most definitely big sheriff of goddamn legal chess. Matter of fact, let me give you. It's only right. You know what I'm saying? It's only right. Let me give you your shit, man.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear that, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
That's right. That's right. That's what I do.
Let's go, man. Salute to my boy, Big Den.
Hey,
Mahel from In
Mahel.
the Lab Live, man. Renewed his membership, been rocking out
My
for
boy.
6 months, man. Salute to all y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy, Mahel. Y'all make sure y'all go tap in with Mahel, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want some good content? You know what I'm saying? With some integrity. You know what I'm saying? My boy Mahel be over there spinning the old interviews, breaking down stuff. You know, hey, man, In the Lab Live, man. Anybody that wants some good MO3 content, you know what I'm saying? I'm referencing, you know what I'm saying? In the Lab Live. You know what I'm saying? It's one of the channels that I'll be wanting y'all to go check out, show love and support to. In the Lab Live. Mahel, you down there, you can drop your link, you know what I'm saying, if you want to. You know what I'm saying? The In the Lab Live or whatever. Y'all go check out In the Lab Live, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go.
Y'all might see me and CB over there. You know what I'm saying? Chopping it up, paperwork. You know what I'm saying? All types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's my second home after room 901. You know what I'm saying? I most definitely rock with Mahel the long way. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all go tap in and subscribe to In the Lab Live, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. So let's get to these shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to these shout outs, man, so we can start the show. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. What the like button looking like? All right, man.
Let me see. It's looking like on my side, what it shows me is 69.
69? Freaky,
Yeah.
y'all freaky. Man, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, family.
71 now.
Let's go, man. Run them likes up, man. Alicia B, what's up, man? Let me get to these shout outs. I'm gonna salute everybody. I'm gonna salute everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, let me scroll. I told y'all my stream, y'all been tripping. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get to the get to, man. We got a dope ass show for y'all today. I'm pretty sure y'all seen the title. If you didn't pay attention to the title, look at the ticker scrolling across the bottom of the screen. It says, "Why does the state keep bringing up Yella Beezy'S tollway shooting?" You know what I'm saying? And the title is, this is MO3 Legal Chess episode number 42. How Yella Beezy'S Unsolved shooting could shape the MO3 trial. Ooh, wee. Yeah, we talking about when Yella Beezy's got hit up on a tollway. You know what I'm saying? That is a major part of this case. We're gonna show y'all how we know that, and we're gonna tell y'all why. You understand? So don't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Don't get impatient. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Let's go through these shout outs real quick. Salute to Ty in the building, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Salute to the sis Kimberly. Salute to the sis Kimberly in the building. She said she'll be in and out. She got choir rehearsal tomorrow eve. Okay, she put this in there yesterday. Okay. All right, so enjoy choir rehearsal. Want them vocals up. You know what I'm saying? Well, I ain't know you were singing now, Kimberly. You have to bust a note for me one day. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the big sis 4L, man. Salute to my big sis. You know what I'm saying? My big sis, real life shit. You know what I'm saying? My big sis, my mother's keeper. That's 4L right there, man. You know what I'm saying? That's 4L, man. Salute to AC Shakura for renewing that membership. Renewing that membership, man. Been locked in for 6 months, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the good sis, Sheila, in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Pretty Gems in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Pretty Gems.
Salute to my boy making moves in the building, man. Let's go.
What's good making moves?
Salute to the gang. Salute to my good sis, AB, the motherfucking G. What's up with your AB? You know what I'm saying? We got brown sugar, baby. Let's go. Salute to brown sugar in the building, man. We got my boy. How about them Spurs? Spurs in 5. Spurs in 5, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Stop 6. Rooted G in the building, man. What's up with your big homie? Spurs in 5, man. Hold on, let me get my stuff right over here. My stuff trip. Hold on. Yeah, man. Spurs in 5, man. You feel me? Let's go, man. Gucci Bear Troll is in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Dominique in the building, man. What's up with you, girl? You know what I'm saying? Who else we got in here? We got Positive Vibes in the building, man.
Go, PV.
You know what I'm saying? Well, I see they messed me up because in PV, real quick, because in PV in Memphis, it's Pussy Valley.
Well,
hold on. But I know, but it threw me off. That's why I paused like that. When I heard PV, it took me back home. You know what I'm saying? Because PV in Memphis is Pussy Valley, and that's where they get the show from. See, they made it gay and in the Delta and all of that, but P Valley is really in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know. You know what I'm saying? For those that don't know, they show with the strippers, the gay people, and all that. That's not how it was in real life. You know what I'm saying? That's not how it was in real life.
Now, how you get to this off of Positive Vibes, y'all?
Just a little quick story time. Just because you said PV, man, it messed me up, man. You know what I'm saying? If any of my M-Town people in the building, tell her about P Valley, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Nika for renewing her membership, been locked in for 7 months. And salute to the sweet Sharon Murphy. You know what I'm saying? For renewing her membership, she been locked in for 3 months. I can't highlight them right now because I'm at the top of the chat, but I see y'all and we appreciate y'all, man. We love y'all, man. Salute to Miss Sharon and salute to Nika, man, the Empress. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Flip Mode in the building. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my good sis, Vunny in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
Vunny.
Yeah, that's Queen Von right there, man. Queen Von, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Cat Eyes in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We got Better Cheddar in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Salute to the sis, Adjusted Fate coming in off the top rope. You know what I'm saying? That's our third church to the legal chest thing, man. Y'all know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Adjusted Fate, man. We got the big bro out of West Dallas. My boy WD Savage is in the motherfucking building, man. What's going on with your gang?
That's my bro right there.
You know what I'm saying? We got Charlene Smith in the building, man. What's up with your sister?
You know what I'm saying? Charlene. That's my Charlene right there.
My Charlene amore. Yes, you know what I'm saying? Pretty little one that I adore. Let's go. We got Patricia Brown in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Let's go. Let's get it, man.
Last name.
We got Tudor in the building, man. What's up with your niece? You know what I'm saying?
You said so, make it say hi.
Tell the people, hey, Tudor.
Hi.
Yeah, we got Niecy. It's summertime, y'all. It's summertime. We got Niecy in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let her presence be felt. She gonna be rocking out with us today. You feel me? We got Dazzling Divine in the
Let's
building,
go,
man. What's up with your Dazzling
Divine.
Divine? Let's go, let's get it. We got my sis on Pyru, on Bumpton. We got my
Let's
sis
go.
Top Flight in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Bumpton business, you know what I'm saying? You know what it is, Top Flight on Pyru. You feel me? Even though I don't gangbang, y'all know I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm just having fun, y'all. You know what I'm saying? For any newcomers, you know what I'm saying? Salute to y'all, man. We got my gang. We got my motherfucking sis, Pretty Problem, ENT in the building,
go,
man. You know what I'm saying? We got L Boogie in the building,
go,
man.
Boogie.
Now, hold on, we got two. Hold on now. Is this the same Boogie? Is this the same Boogie?
Yeah, ain't it?
I don't know. I think we got two L Boogies over here. I want to make sure now because the other
that's not L Boogie.
the other L Boogie got forever. Okay, so we got L Boogie Forever and L Boogie 29. I just want to make that mental note. But salute to L Boogie 29. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, love. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Amir straight out of Jersey in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. We got my boy Bub Life in the building, man. He said I'm in the mix like a 36. You feel me? Let's go, gang. Let's go, man. Like I said, man, we got a dope show for y'all, man. Y'all take this time out right now to hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button. You feel me? Hit the like button, man. Run them likes up the long way, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We got my boy Cypress Cypress TV in the building, man. Straight out of 901, man. Cypress, tell them about P Valley, man. Tell them about P Valley, man. All they know is the show. They don't know about the real P Valley. You know what I'm saying? Salute to L Boogie Forever in the building, man. Let's go,
Boogie.
Let's go, man. Y'all know we do have a membership, man. You know what I'm saying? 4 more super chats, $5 or more will most definitely get us through the door, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go, man. Turn us up in her, man. Turn us up in her, man. Salute to Red Bone. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the sis Red Bone, man, coming off the top rope. You know what I'm saying? You know, she come in, she don't even say a word. She just come in with some color attached to it, man. You know what I'm saying? We love you for it. Salute the Red Bone in the building, man. Let's go, man. I just knew I was going to hear CB voice. WD, you already know, gang. You already know what it is, man.
Bro, you know I don't play that. I had to lay my smack down. You know I don't play that.
Girl, please. Girl, stop.
I had to lay my smack down on a nigga.
That's what you did? Or you want to say what you really... no, man, don't worry about it. Northside Trey. What's up with your Northside Trey in the building, man? You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that North.
Shout out to the North. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's get it. Who else we got in here, man? I'm scrolling. You know what I'm saying? Seeing all the love. You know what I'm saying? I love seeing y'all speaking to one another. You know what I'm saying? Current game with one another. Let's go, Charlene, with the $5, man.
Charlene.
Let's go. Thank you, Charlene, for the $5, man. The $5 super chat getting us 3 steps closer to our goal, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's my boo right there.
Let's go, man. Thank you, Charlene. You know I can't highlight it right now because I'm at the top of the chat, but I got you. Salute to my boy Straight Ballin' in the building, man. You know what I'm saying?
My boy.
Let's go, man. We got Pretty Gems in the building, man. Let's go. Man, she come through with another $5, man. Let's go, Charlene. Turn up in here, man.
Charlene said we gonna hit that goal. We gonna hit it one way or another.
You hear me? Let's go, man.
We gonna hit that bad boy. You know what I'm talking about?
Let's go, man. Thank you, Charlene, man, for your continuous love and support, man. Continuous love and support. Not just sometimes, but all the time. Continuous, man. We love you, Charlene. Let's go.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Chris Carnegie in the building, man. Then we got my boy
Chris.
Out the top rope. My boy Jay Stevens coming through with his $5 super chat, getting us 1 step closer to completing our goal, man. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Then Charlene come off the top rope with another $5 to help us complete the goal. Salute to y'all, man. Thank y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Then Copper Sunshine, my sis Copper Sunshine. Girl, I feel like I ain't seen you in some forevers. You know what I'm saying?
She
Then
said she been working. Let's
okay.
go. Miss you
Let's
too,
go,
sis.
man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. They came with the overkill. They came with the overkill, man. Salute to Copper Sunshine and salute to Redbone, man. The sisters gonna always
Yes, thank
hold
you,
us down, man.
sisters.
You know what I'm saying? We love y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We miss you more, Copper Sunshine. See, y'all be thinking I don't be paying attention. I be noticing when y'all go missing. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Jay Stevens, man. He gotta be the longest standing member over here. 10 whole months, man.
Dang, Jay
Let's
Stevens,
go,
let's
man. Renewing
go.
that membership, man, for 10 whole months, man. Matter of fact, bro, even though I know, you know what I'm saying, you pop in, pop out, but goddamn it, 10 months, nigga, you deserve to be blue over here, man. You know what
Nah,
I'm
for
saying? You
real.
deserve to be a big general over here, my guy. Salute to you, man. That's 10 months, man. That's down there. We down
That's
there
straight
got,
dedication right
man, we down
there.
there got monetized 10 months ago. You know
Months
what I'm
ago.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go, man. Let's get to these shout outs, man, so we get the people a good show for their support, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Let's go, man. Salute to all of y'all, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who else we got in here? I don't want to miss a, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to miss a soul. I don't want to miss a soul in here. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling. But y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, though, please, man. It helps the channel out tremendously. The like button helped the channel out tremendously, man. You know what I'm saying? We got A1 since day one. Leisha mother freaking B
Let's go,
in the
Lisha
building, man.
B.
Then salute to Cat Eyes, man, for joining the membership gang, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to your
Let's
Cat
go.
Eyes. Let's go, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you, man, for grabbing that membership, man. We got a lot of dope content over there on the members only tab, on the members only section, videos, live streams, and man, make sure you take advantage of the membership only
Thank you,
community wall
AB sis,
posts.
for the gift. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
you
I just
good,
want to
you
question.
good, you good, man. Salute to Cat Eyes for that membership. Thank you, AB, for those gifts, man. Thank you all for those gifts. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's get it, let's get it. Salute to my boy Terry Doe in the
Let's
building,
go,
man.
Terry.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to my boy Terry Doe, always sharing the live out. You know what I'm saying? To his crowd over there. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you, gang. I most definitely see you, and I appreciate you, bro, for sure, for sure. I'll be seeing you. I'll be seeing you over there, man. Salute to you, my guy. Salute to my boy, my hair coming off the top rope with some color,
My
without saying a
boy.
word. Salute to my boy Mahaya in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Don't forget, man, to go over there and subscribe to Inner Lab Live, man. Salute to Purple Paradox Lady Trucker in the
Let's go,
building,
Lady
man. You know what I'm
Trucker.
saying? Let's go, let's go, let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. Who else we got in here? I'm at the bottom? Nah, I'm not. Salute to my sis, Miss Pooh Bear, over there on
Hey, Miss
Twitch.
Pooper.
I've been missing you too, Miss Pooh Bear. You know what I'm saying? So y'all think I don't be paying attention. I be knowing when these faces. That's why I do these shout outs. You know what I'm saying? Because anything go
Let's
wrong
go.
with any of these faces in here, it's gonna be trouble, trouble. You feel me? Don't mess with my fam. You hear me? Salute to Miss
Let's
Pooh Bear
go.
in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go. We got P Black in the building. Let's go.
Let's go, P Black.
Let's go, man. Salute to P Black in the building, man. I feel like I'm over again trying to get under the weather or something. I'm be all right. Salute. I'm
Man,
not
don't
sure.
nobody want to hear all
I'm
that.
my bad, man. Golly.
They don't be
Dang.
understanding how that be sounding. We don't want to hear
I'm
that.
sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Salute to the sweet Miss Sharon Murphy coming in the
Let's go,
building.
Miss Sharon.
You know what I'm saying? Salute to the good sis, Nika, the Empress in the building, man. Let's go. Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Let's go. We got Jenny in the building, man. Jenny from the block. You hear me? Salute to Jenny from the block in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Who else we got in here, man? Who else we got in here? We got my boy Shiesty in the building. Let's go, Shiesty. My boy
Let's
saying PV,
go.
Third Street Worker. They don't know. See, they only know about the TV show, man. They don't know about how the real PV. I'm telling you, man, you go to there's booty clubs, everything you need. Y'all got Harry Hines and Bissonette. Nigga, we had a whole apartments. You hear me? A whole look, man, used to go down over there, man. You know what I'm saying? You ain't have to go to a strip club. You go to an apartment over there in PV, and you would be inside a booty club. They have an apartment with a stripper pole in the living room. You hear me? But God didn't deliver me. I'm not on it no more. I'm
And
just
as
telling
Josh
y'all.
go through the what's the name, y'all? I'm still here. I just gotta go on mute really quick, but I'm still here.
Okay, all right, yeah, man. Salute to my boy. Tell because they only know about. They think when they hear about P Valley, they only think about the gay stuff and all of that. No, man, the real P Valley used to be working and twerking. Salute to my boy. No, that ain't Memphis Shice. That's my sis Memphis. Salute to you, sis. My bad. Salute to you, sis. We got It's Virgo Magic in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Lunix. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. Lunch money. Oh, I see what you did there. Lunch money. I don't know. But salute to you, my guy. Salute to you. Being in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? We got JJ in the building. Let's go. Let's go. Salute to you, JJ. Yeah, I mean. Let's go. We got my boy Jay Stevens in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Long standing member, 10 whole months, man. You know what I'm saying? We got my sis, Copper Sunshine, in the building. What's up with your Copper Sunshine? We got Miss Doris in the building, man. Salute to Miss Doris. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We got my boy, Alabama Hitter, in the building, man. Be over there doing this thing with the content as well, man. Y'all go tap in to Alabama Hitter, another dope content creator, you know what I'm saying, to do his content with integrity. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about no fugazi, no plays, none of that extra stuff, man, over there on Alabama Hitter, man. Any channel I recommend y'all to, man, I believe it's a safe space to be at, man. You know what I'm saying? So y'all tap into them brothers, Madam Oracle. I'm gonna continue to reference them to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Cleveland Grave Digger in the building, man. Let's go. We got Juicy Juice in the building. What's up with your juice box? You know what I'm saying? What's up with your juice box? I see you now. I'm down there. I'm down here now. Salute to Charlene. You know what I'm saying? For that $5. You hear me? Salute to my boy King 23 in the building, man. The fourth chair to that legal chest thing we do over here, man. Salute to my boy King 23 in the building, man. I see you, gang. We got my boy T Lee rocking out with us today in the building. What's up with you, gang? You know what I mean? Who else we got in here? Who else we got in here? Who else we got in here? We got my boy Big Mississippi Stepper, most definitely 5'5" to the body. All is well, mighty. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, gang. You know what I'm saying? All is well with you, mighty. We got my bro, my motherfucking nigga, man. Slow walking guy in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my bro, slow walking guy, man. Always guarding the doors. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna get in if him and MMK don't let you in. Understand it. If slow walking guy and my mother's keeper say don't let him in, you're not getting in, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got MMK to search the women. You know what I'm saying? Then we got my boy slow walking guy who gonna pat the niggas down, make sure they ain't coming in with nothing crazy on them. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Salute to my bro, slow walking guy. You hear me? Let's go. Let's go. We got beloved son in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to your gang. You know what I mean? Salute to Cat Eyes once again. I can highlight it now. Salute to Cat Eyes for grabbing that membership. Let's go. Let's go. We got L Boogie over there showing all that love over there on Twitch, man. Let's go. She said L Boogie to you and L Boogie forever is me. Same person. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Now, it was another L Boogie. It's an L Boogie 29 as well. You know what I'm saying? But we know what it is now. You know what I'm saying? We know what it is now. You hear me? Let's go. Let's go. Who else we got here? I'm almost at the bottom because I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? All right, let's go. Let's go. Who else? Uh-oh, we got my boy. What's popping, man? I'm glad CB ain't hurt, man. What's popping, Five? Salute to you, mighty. 55 to the body, most love. You know what I'm saying? Undying, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to you, gang. Rocking out with us, man. All is well, man. All is well. You know what I'm saying? We got my boy Tony Mack in the building, man. Let's go. Let's go. We got A.C. Shakora once again. She said, drop down and listening. Let's go. Let's go,
Let's
A.C.
go.
Shakora. We got the home team, scorekeeper in the building, man, showing love, continuous love over there on Twitch. You know what I'm saying? Let's go, man. Salute to scorekeeper, man. You know what I'm saying? Hometown business. We got, let me say this right. Let me slow down. We got Lena Moncrief in the building, man. What's up with you, Lena? You know what I'm saying? Sound like I can say, tell you know the monk creeps. You some kin to the monk creeps. It sound like I say that with your last name. But salute to you, love. Salute to you. Who else we got in here, man? Who else we got in here? I'm making my way down. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of repeat typers. You know what I mean? Oh, we got my boy Metabook Montreal. I thought my boy got too famous.
Montreal.
Salute to my boy Meadowbrook Montreal, man, over there with the podcast and shit. I said, this nigga here then got famous on us. You know what I'm saying? Over there doing interviews, got a real life podcast going. Let's go, man. Congratulations, man. And God bless you, my boy. Man, may you have continued success over there with that podcast y'all doing. I like it, man. Salute to y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm most definitely subscribed, and I'll be checking y'all out. You know what I'm saying? I'll be checking y'all out. You know what I'm saying? Salute to King of the Jungle in the building, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. And please don't forget to hit the like button. Hold on, let me check. All right, man. This the last comment I see. And that's the last comment is on there, man. So we at the bottom, dog. So salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? I hope y'all hit that like button. Run them likes up. Run them likes up. And y'all already know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Enough of the small talk. Enough of ain't me enough showing love. Enough of the small talk. Enough of the chit chat, man. Is y'all ready to get to business, man? We got a dope ass show. I'm telling y'all. I know we say this every episode because every episode do be dope, but I'm telling y'all, this show right here is gonna be a mother freaking good one. I promise you. You know what I'm saying? We about to go down through there with this shooting case, with this Yella Beezy'S tollway shoe in a way that y'all probably never imagined, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got some paperwork to back the episode. So y'all sit back, sit tight, and get ready for the show, man. Y'all know what it is. Let's go.
Yeah. This ain't checkers. It's legal checks. Yeah. Every move calculated. Every play got consequences. Legal chess, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the streets to the stand, yeah, it's all connect. One wrong move, whole case get dissected. Legal chess, yeah, we playing for keys and indictments. Testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy. Welcome to the game, this legal chess with me. Prosecutor building, stacking layers like a cake. Different state of watching, trying to find a mistake. Sabuna's getting served, witnesses on the clock. Some gon' fold under pressure, some side as a rock. Plea deals on the table, that's a dangerous play. One flip, change the board, now the king in the way. They was riding together, now they telling the truth. Or they telling the story just to shorten their noose. It's deeper than the charges. It's deeper than the crime. It's about who controls the narrative. Yeah. Legal chess, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the streets to the stand, yeah, it's all connected. One wrong move, whole case get dissected. Legal chess, yeah, we playing for keeps. Indictments and testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy. Welcome to the game, this legal chess. When it's trial time, you watching the headlines. I'm breaking down the strategy. Every move, every play, every angle. This legal chess strategy.
Shout out to Mika for those gifts. I see you, baby. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Let's go. Yeah, Lulu, you back. You back, Lulu. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, Lulu, she ain't do nothing. She ain't do nothing that bad. Just Lulu, just chill. You know what I'm saying? Just chill. We don't do, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of real ones over here, Lulu. You know what I'm saying? We don't back talk. We don't do that. You know what I'm saying? So just, hey, look, be real to us and we'll be real to you. This is, hey, look, this is how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Kivia, what's up with your girl? You know what I'm saying? What's up with your Karen? Salute to y'all, hey, man. Karen. Salute to y'all. All right, so look. So before we start the actual breakdown, we got paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Of course, we got the breakdown like no other halves of breakdowns. You feel me? Let's get a quick backstory. You know what I'm saying? Let's get a quick backstory, man. So we finna go holler in my white boy. You know what I'm saying? We gonna holler at my Caucasian. You feel me? Trap Larray Ross. You know what I'm saying? We about to go holler at my boy Trap Larray Ross, and he finna give us a pretty good backstory to this Yella Beezy'S tollway shooting. Then we gonna come back with the paperwork, the breakdown, and all of this. So let me pull this up real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go.
Despite the tension on the streets of Dallas, Yella Beezy had a record 2018. His buzzing hit That's On Me got in rotation on Dallas rap station K104 in March, and the song caught on other radio stations, eventually becoming radio's #1 mainstream rap and R&B song at the time. Yella Beezy was charting on Billboard, and in September, he would get another industry W. Off the back of his buzz in Texas, he was invited to open for Jay-Z and Beyonce in Arlington at a September spot on their On The Run 2 tour. This was also the song that put Yella Beezy on the radar of rap A&R Chris Turner, who landed him a big deal on L.A. Reid's record label Hitco. Things couldn't have been better for Yella Beezy at this time in his career. However, the goings-on in the streets had the potential to put the brakes on his incredible career run. Following the tension with Roy Lee, individuals claiming to be affiliated with Dallas Crips were taking to social media and sending threats.
You jump Roy Lee, yeah? Yeah, what, cuz? I don't give a what kind of gang you in.
Now, why the hell they put Duke Farrow on this goddamn documentary? Like he was gonna do something to Yella Beezy. Salute to Duke Farrow. Like Duke Farrow was gonna do something to Yella Beezy. But Duke Farrow gonna find his way to somebody's screen, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. If only he can make it make sense, Duke Farrow is gonna find his ashy ass to somebody's goddamn screen, man. Let's go, Duke. Talk that shit, man. Let's go. I ain't mad at you. Let's go, gang.
What's cracking? I don't know what kind of loc you is, but I don't give a what's up? You might be a neighborhood or a something. I don't know what the you is. I don't know what the you is, and I really don't give a. And you can't do that. You out here, mother, think you tough because you got a little money, you got you a little social buzz. Oh, Crip, what's up?
Now, it's been disputed whether or not the man in that video was actually any serious threat, but what we do know is that people all over the city were devastated by the loss of
He wasn't a threat, Trap Lorraine. He wasn't a threat, gang. We know him. He wasn't a threat. Let's go.
Roy Lee. From his own family to friends like MO3 and his manager Rainwater. Clearly, somebody was out for revenge for what happened to Roy Lee, because only days after he was pronounced dead, in the early hours of the morning, on October the 14th, 2018, Yella Beezy is targeted in a drive-by shooting on the Sam Rayburn Tollway in Lewisville, Texas. The news reported over a dozen rounds were fired in the incident, with police finding a wounded Yella Beezy at 3:30 a.m. alongside State Highway 121 bypass, suffering 3 gunshot wounds. His G-Wagon was allegedly completely destroyed, and this near-fatal highway shooting was significant enough to make it to the TV news.
Lewisville police say at 3:38 this morning they got a 911 call from a driver saying he'd been shot multiple times by someone in another vehicle in the northbound lanes of the Sam Rayburn Tollway at FM 544. Police say 26-year-old DeAndre Conway was shot 3 times and was still conscious and breathing when he was transported to a nearby hospital.
After the shooting, Beezy was taken to the hospital, but fortunately survived, being pictured on Twitter in stable condition, surrounded by his family. And he would later even show off his gunshot wounds to IG Live viewers in a clip that's probably too gory to show you on YouTube.
Unity. You know what, right now, anybody
loosen it up some.
Revolution.
Otherwise, it's going to take out some healing skin. Because it's so dry.
I encourage you and everyone else.
This right here. This right here. This one though.
I'm gonna stop it real quick just for the you know what I'm saying, the purpose of YouTube, whatever. But I'm gonna stop and tell y'all, hit the like button, man. Hit the like button. Salute Big L. I see you in the building, gang. Y'all hit that like button for me. Let's go.
That's where I had the chest tube at. Right here, where they would drain the blood out of my lungs. See, a lot with a lie, they were like, I got here right there too. Nah, that's where I had the chest tube at, and they would drain the blood from my lungs. You know what I'm saying? I got this right here, got shot right here too. Yeah, y'all gonna see how ugly my nipple look. Yeah, everything going on Apple, going on everywhere, all music platforms. You feel me?
Seemingly, no arrests would be made in connection to this shooting, and despite the Dallas Observer reporting that Beezy's rapid rise had been halted by the shooting, following his recovery, Beezy would quite literally be back at it again, continuing his career on an upward trajectory through the rest of 2018, releasing his next project, Ain't Going Back, in November, which had big features from his idols Boosie and Kevin Gates, as well as YG, Lil Baby, 2 Chainz, T.I., Jeezy, and Rich the Kid. And that same month, Yella Beezy also opened up about the shooting in an extensive Breakfast Club interview, where they questioned him more intensely than the Dallas police probably did. He would explain that he left a club and people were following him home on the highway, eventually opening fire on his car.
You know, I told him I gotta go. So when I'm leaving, I get up in the car. Everybody know, like, when you leaving the club, you gotta be looking like through your rear.
All over the
Like
place.
you gotta try to see who follows. So when I leave the club, I'm running red lights and everything.
Same with me.
If you coming through the red light, that means you follow. So I'm on top of them, so I know what to do. Like after that, you get what I'm saying? I'll get on the highway, I'm punching it. Like it seemed like a couple cars trying to pull up on me. When I'm looking down, that's when I guess the car put up beside me and start letting into the car or whatever.
Beezy described the shooting himself, saying that he climbed in the passenger seat and steered the car whilst it was still moving with one hand whilst trying to find his gun, ultimately crashing the car and running off.
I end up literally jumping into the passenger seat and start trying to steer because I'm trying to find the gun. I'm steady getting hit up, and so I swerved and I spun out and I crashed the car. So I find my phone, just open the door, get out the car, I start running.
Beezy would also say that he believed the hate against him was all because he's overtaken the other rappers in his city, like MO3, saying that they can't handle his success.
It's just a jealousy thing. Like a lot of people.
Now he messy. That man did not say I'm overtaking the rappers like MO3. Shout out, boy, stop being messy. The man didn't say that. Let's go though. We knew probably what we were talking about, but he didn't say that.
You can't stomach like they was once apart, like where they from, where you from, and now you at a higher level. You know what I'm saying? And they not at that level you at. You get what I'm saying?
He would also say that he believes that the entire beef with rappers or anybody, which I guess includes comedian, was not started by him, but he will finish it.
When it comes to these rappers and everything, like anybody, if y'all see yelling into something, just know they started it first. 100 times out of 100, they started. No, I just don't start nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be the one finish it. You get what I'm saying? Like we take stuff to a whole nother different level. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I stay out of stuff.
DJ Envy would then ask Beezy if the shooting was connected to the murder that took place days before, with Beezy denying it.
Yeah, that was rumors. It was retaliation for somebody that got killed.
Yeah, man. I ain't never spoke on dude in interview. I ain't gonna.
And just to give y'all a very quick context, right? For some of y'all know, but I'm gonna run it by y'all again. Roy Lee was shot. I forgot the dates, but Roy Lee was shot, right? Then 2 weeks later, he died from the complications of being shot. Then hours after, but it was like the wee hours of the night, so like in the early morning of the next day. It wasn't 24 hours, but it was the next day. Yella Beezy get hit up on the tollway. So keep that in mind. Rolly gets shot. 2 weeks later, he ended up dying from the complications of being shot. Then the next early morning, hours later, Yella Beezy get hit up on the tollway.
Speak on now, but like he wasn't even no threat to do no stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and from here, he would open up and make it clear that they were referring to Roy Lee, with Yella Beezy bringing up Roy Lee's offer to fight, saying that he would have fought him if he saw him, but denying having anything to do with his death.
The whole time you was screaming out fighting. That's what we wanted to do. So when I seen that's what we gonna do, we had already had a conversation where we did that. I did that. Like you not no threat. Like rest in peace him. Like I don't wish no death on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't had nothing to do with me.
Beezy would also break down the shooting and its aftermath with DJ Vlad, giving even more information, saying that nobody was arrested for the shooting, but also saying he wouldn't say if he did know.
So you're sticking to the code with all this?
I don't know nothing about nothing.
Don't know nothing about nothing.
Nothing about nothing.
Right.
However, Detective Vlad wasn't ready to give up on the case just yet, and sometime later he would also ask MO3 about the incident, with MO3 seemingly sticking to the street code too.
When Yella Beezy got shot up, what were your thoughts about that?
I gotta stay out the way. It's the world. You gotta stay out the way, man.
Clearly the tension between the rappers in Dallas was getting worse and worse as the months went by, and at a certain point OGs from the rap game were even getting involved trying to give advice. Lil Boosie warned Yella Beezy after the incident, saying that he needs to keep a gun in his car and he shouldn't go back to his own city because the haters there will kill you.
Yeah, Yella Beezy got hit up too. So even when you go back to your city, you gotta have 50 guns around you, man. When you go back to your city, you don't know that you beat up in elementary school won't come back. You don't know that you jumped in middle school. You know who you took it from, who he loved to death. You don't know when they won't come back. You gotta have 50 guns around you at home, man. You got them on the video. Not in your city. If they hypnotized with hatred, they gotta hear about you more than anybody. You know, hypnotized with hatred. You motherfucker won't murder you. You know, won't put you on a t-shirt. Police got something against you because, you know, you went to school with them. They was in the same class with you, doing better than you in class. Was you get the classroom? Yeah, man, the police gonna put you in your police gonna put you in your city.
I wanted it right here that Boosie know that MO3 had something to do with it or not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted it right here that Boosie know, you know what I'm saying, you know, some things. I don't know. Let's go.
You know, they went to school with you. And they was doing better than you in class. And now you in success, you know. Hey, I'm finna with this.
And I would love to know how MO3 felt about this. While her Boosie doing this. Let's go though. Get that light up.
Bring him down.
Unfortunately, despite being someone both Mo3 and Yella Beezy looked up to, Boosie's words of wisdoms weren't enough to calm tempers in Dallas. And moving into 2019, we'd sadly see more clashes and escalations from these two talented artists.
All right, let's get it, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Salute to my boy SRT Ken in
What's
the
good,
building,
Ken?
man. Hold on, let me see. Go back to this comment real quick. You know what I'm saying? My boy Stop Six. Hold on, remove this so I can read this. Hold on. My boy Stop Six came through. He said, man, 3 and Roy Lee said boxing, you was ducking. But get on the internet saying you want that. Street niggas and real hood niggas don't believe you. You know what I'm saying? Roy Lee even with the real life street star saying, man, you talking about shooting. You talking about shooting. I'm trying to see what you got from the shoulders up. You talking about shooting. How many of y'all remember that? How many of y'all remember that? You know what I'm saying? Let me see.
I definitely remember.
Yeah, let me see what Karen said. Let me click this so I can scroll up. We're gonna get to the show. She said, Yella showing y'all what stupid looks like. These niggas is stupid. Thank you, Trap, for exposing Yella Belly. I'm 3 all day, most definitely, man.
Go.
And happy belated birthday, man, to Mo3, man. Happy belated birthday to Mo3. You know what I'm saying? My boy Meadowbrook said he remember. Yeah, Top Flight said she remember. Yeah. Then just so happened, you know what I'm saying? Just so happened, really end up getting shot. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying, man. But baby, it's your world, man. Look, y'all already know. It's time. Grab y'all pad, grab y'all pen, legal chess. Johnson CB about to go the fuck in, man. Let's go, baby. It's your world.
Let's go. Okay, family. Welcome to Mo3 Legal Chess, episode number 42. How Yella Beezy'S Unsolved shooting could shape the Mo3 trial. If you have not hit the like button, please go ahead and tap on that like button now before we get into the show. All right?
Most definitely. We need 40 more likes. 40 more likes, man. You know what I'm saying? 40 more likes to hit 200, man. Let's go and hit the 200. Let's go.
Let's get it. So we have a document that we're going to start off with first. You know what I'm saying? It is a document that came from the state's side and it came directly from the docket. All right. So as y'all can see up in the left-hand corner, it says the state of Texas versus Marquise Conway. Over to the right in the Criminal District Court number 7, Dallas County, Texas. This is the state's notice of intent to use business records accompanied by an affidavit. As y'all can see, it has all the writing, has the the criminal district attorney's signature stamped right there in the right-hand corner is the district clerk's stamp. So y'all know it's a real document. All right. Let's go to the next page.
Yeah, we don't do no fugazi paperwork over here, man.
All right, so on this one, it says State of Texas, County of Tarrant. It is the affidavit, all right? I'm going to go down a little bit where it says, my name is Theo Lee. I am of sound mind, capable of making this affidavit and personally acquainted with the facts herein stated. I am a medical records custodian of the hospital or clinic, and as such, I can barely read it. Hold on, y'all.
You want me to read it?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, I'm going to zoom in.
Because I can barely read it on my end.
It says, I am a medical records custodian of the hospital or clinic, and as such, am a custodian of the patient care records of said hospital or clinic. These records may also include documents received from other healthcare providers. Attached hereto are 884 pages. God damn. 884 pages being exact copies of records from the hospital or clinic concerning Conway Marquise, aka Bravo Trauma Kilo. I don't know. But yeah, concerning
that must be one of his aliases.
Oh, okay. I guess so. I ain't never heard nobody call that nigga Bravo or nothing like that. But yeah, concerning Yella Beezy, for the dates of 10/14/2018 through 10/22/2018. So that's October the 14th, 2018 through October 22nd, 2018. Now, we all know that Yella Beezy was shot October the 14th, 2018. All right, so we know that these records are they got 884 pages of medical records concerning the shooting on the tollway that happened to Yella Beezy on October 14th, 2018. All right, they said these records are kept by the Health Information Management Service Department. These records are kept by the hospital or clinic in the regular course of business, and it was the regular course of business of the hospital or clinic for an employee or representative or a member of the medical staff of the hospital or clinic with knowledge of the act, event, condition, opinion, or dangerous or diagnosis. I'm sorry, y'all, it's small. Or diagnosis recorded to make record to transmit information thereof to be included in such record. And the record was made at or near the time of reasonably soon thereafter. The records attached hereto are exact duplicates of the original. The Bates manner represents They signed it. All right. So in a nutshell,
I'm sorry, y'all. I can't read today. I'm so sorry, but go ahead. Go ahead.
So we know that these records, you know what I'm saying, the state are requesting and received 884 pages worth of medical records. You know what I'm saying? Concerning Yella Beezy being shot on the tollway. There's a lot of records. That's a lot of records, man. To me, that sounds, before we even get into the breakdown, that sounds more 800. You don't need 884 pages to say where he got shot at and this, that, and the third. 800. It's more in there. It's more in there. The Yella Beezy possibly say something at the hospital. Like what, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man, but they got 884 records from this hospital concerning Yella Beezy and this shooting. Now let's break it all down, love. Let's go.
Let's get to it. So, what this filing actually is, the document is titled The State's Notice of Intent to Use Business Records Accompanied by Affidavit. Under Texas Rule of Evidence 902.10, prosecutors can introduce authenticated business records like hospital charts, treatment records, toxicology reports, doctor notes, EMS reports, imaging, injuries, medications, etc., without calling every custodian or nurse to testify. The affidavit from Texas Health Plano says the records belong to Marquise Conway. The records cover dates of service from 10/14/2018 to 10/22/2018. There are 884 pages. The records are true and accurate copies kept in the ordinary course of business. So that means the state is formally laying the foundation to use those records at trial, and the dates matter heavily.
Let's go. Salute to Shunny in the building. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Y'all hit that like button. We need like 22 more likes to get to 200, man. Let's run the likes up, y'all. Let's go. Help us out.
So why 10/14/2018 matters? That is the date Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, was shot multiple times on the Sam Rayburn Tollway in what authorities described at the time as an ambush-style shooting. So these are likely trauma records, ER records, surgery notes, wound documentation, imaging scans, bullet trajectory information, ambulance intake, ICU monitoring, physician narratives, recovery records. And because the records continue through 10/22/2018, they likely include extended hospitalization, complications, pain management, rehabilitation, discharge planning, psychological observations, and follow-up trauma documentation. That is a huge medical package.
Let's go. 884 pages. Good Lord.
Why would prosecutors want this in trial? This is where the legal chess starts. There are several likely possibilities. Possibility 1. The state wants to humanize Yella Beezy as a victim. This is probably the most straightforward possibility. If prosecutors intend to show how severe the shooting was, how close he came to death, the number of gunshot wounds, surgeries, trauma, and permanent injuries, then these records help emotionally frame him before the jury.
Now I know they confused a lot of people. Hold on, the state trying to humanize Yella Beezy? We're gonna get into it. Don't worry about it.
That matters because jurors often subconsciously measure fear, retaliation, motive, credibility, and emotional impact through the severity of violence. The prosecution could use these records to argue this wasn't rap drama, this was attempted execution. That becomes powerful narrative evidence.
Let's go.
Possibility number 2, motive theory / retaliation narrative. This may be the deeper chess move. If the state is building a broader theory involving retaliation, long-standing beefs, escalating violence, gang affiliations, prior shootings, fear, or revenge cycles, then the 2018 shooting becomes contextual evidence. In other words, the state may argue the tollway shooting changed everything psychologically and strategically for Yella Beezy afterward. That could include increased security, paranoia, retaliation fears, alliances, movement changes, communications, and animosity toward rivals. If prosecutors can tie later events to the emotional or strategic aftermath of this shooting, the records help anchor that timeline.
Let's go.
So, this becomes especially relevant if prosecutors attempt to establish his state of mind, fear, motive, intent, and ongoing conflict dynamics. Possibility number 3, the records contain statements. This is a major possibility people overlook. Hospital records often include patient statements, comments to nurses, descriptions of events, mental status observations, who accompanied the patient, law enforcement interactions. Example entries might include patient states unknown suspect shot into vehicle, patient fearful, patient reports prior threats, patient uncooperative with police, patient mentions enemies, patient denies gang involvement. Any of that can become evidentiary gold depending on the prosecution theory. And because statements made for medical treatment purposes can sometimes fall under hearsay exceptions, the state may be trying to get them in through the records themselves.
So the boy he probably could have made some statements. You know what I'm saying? Up there at the hospital, or even the lack of statements could still be placed in those records. Okay. Salute Dominique. What's up, Brown Sugar? I see y'all. Salute to y'all.
Possibility number 4, the defense requested discovery and the state is preserving admissibility. This filing may also be procedural preservation. The state could simply be ensuring no authentication objections later, no delays at trial, clean admission of records. In high-profile cases, prosecutors paper the record heavily ahead of trial to avoid surprise evidentiary fights.
Let's go.
This is especially important because the trial is approaching. The case is politically watched. Evidentiary mistakes could create appellate issues. So this filing may be partly be, we're locking this evidence in now. Possibility number 5, the records may contain forensic or ballistic relevance. This gets very interesting. Trauma records can reveal entry wound locations, bullet trajectories, caliber possibilities, shooting angles, distance clues, or fragment recovery. If recovered fragments or wound analysis match later forensic theories, prosecutors may use the medical evidence to support reconstruction testimony. For example, direction of fire, number of shooters, ambush positioning, or intent to kill. That can matter greatly if the state is building a broader organized violence narrative. So, what could the defense do with this? Now we move into the defense chess. The defense has several possible attack routes. Defense strategy number 1, argue irrelevance/prejudice. Defense attorneys may argue the 2018 shooting is emotionally inflammatory and unrelated to the charged conduct, meaning jurors may sympathize emotionally. Prosecutors may improperly paint Yella Beezy as hunted or victimized. The records risk unfair prejudice. Under Rule 403, they could argue the emotional impact substantially outweighs the probative value.
Now, hold on real quick.
Especially if
Go ahead.
prosecutors attempt to turn the case into gang war storytelling, rap beef mythology, or character sympathy evidence. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
My bad, baby. It's my fault. My bad. Salute to Edward in the building, man. But Rule 404B, again, in layman's terms, that is the rule set in place to prevent prosecutors from presenting evidence that will make the jury rule on anything besides the facts. So you can't just present something that make the jury feel something. You know what I'm saying? You got to present evidence that make the jury know something. It's factually. What's up, Ro? You know what I'm saying? Salute RH Unlimited in the building. So again, Rule 404B, you know what I'm saying? It's the rule that is in place to prevent the lawyers or the prosecutors from presenting any type of evidence that will make the jury rule. They will try to persuade the jury to rule on anything emotionally driven, anything outside of things that are factually true. All right? They're just in layman's terms.
Defense strategy number 2, open the door to alternate narratives. This could become dangerous for the state if the defense argues the existence of previous violent conflicts means there were many possible enemies. That can support alternative suspect theories, broader conflict webs, reasonable doubt, or unrelated retaliatory actors. The defense may essentially say, you cannot isolate one theory when this man survived multiple violent conflicts. That can dilute the prosecution narrative.
Let's go. Let's go. Salute to Bahama Mama in the building. Real quick before you read that, let me dang, where fake coming in because it looked like it was interesting. Where'd it go? What's up, Toya Talks? Dang, where fake coming in? I'll read it off my phone because I can't see it. Salute to everybody in the building, man. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Bahama Mama? Fate said, I think she said, I think the prosecutors cut to Yella interviews where he yaps about getting his get back if somebody does anything to him. That's most definitely the timeline, and we're gonna let y'all hear that a little bit later. Let's go.
All right. Defense strategy number 3, attack reliability of statements in medical records. Medical records are not magically bulletproof. Defense attorneys may challenge sedated statements, medication effects, incomplete nurse notes, hearsay layers, assumptions by staff, inaccuracies copied between charts. 884 pages means lots of room for inconsistencies, and defense lawyers love inconsistencies.
Let's go.
Defense strategy number 4, use records to undermine timeline or conduct. Sometimes hospital records reveal things prosecutors do not expect. Medication intoxication, altered mental status, conflicting injury narratives, missing forensic certainty, or unclear timelines. If any of that exists, defense attorneys may selectively weaponize it.
Let's go.
So, the most interesting part, why now? Timing matters enormously. This was filed May 11th, 2026. That suggests prosecutors are actively organizing trial exhibits and locking down admissibility ahead of major proceedings. That tells us they likely anticipate using the records substantively. This is probably not accidental paperwork. They consider the records strategically important enough to formally preserve. Because prosecutors do not usually introduce nearly 900 pages of medical records in a major case unless they believe, number 1, something inside matters. Number 2, or the records support a key narrative thread.
Let's go, man. Salute to Madam O in the building. Madam O, drop your link.
Hey, Madam O.
Y'all go tap in and subscribe to Madam O. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Madam O in the building.
So, the bigger legal chess question, the real chess question is this. Is the state using the 2018 shooting merely as a background or as part of a broader theory of motive retaliation, fear, alliances, and escalating violence? Because if it is the second option, then these records are not just hospital paperwork. They become narrative evidence, emotional evidence, timeline evidence, motive evidence, and potentially conspiracy context evidence. And if prosecutors overplay that hand, the defense may try turning it around into alternate suspect theory, prejudice arguments, or too many enemies reasonable doubt. That battle could become one of the quiet but critical evidentiary wars before the jury ever hears opening statements.
Right. Salute to GBO Manning in the building. I know it sounds technical, but that's why we titled this. You know what I'm saying? Let me go read the title so I can read it the right way. It says how Yella Beezy's unsolved shooting could shape the MO3 trial. You know what I'm saying? That's why we named it there, because it could most definitely shape it for both sides, man. Let's go. Hit that like button, y'all. Let's get it.
So we heard that the state may be trying to humanize Yella Beezy, right? So in doing our research, we kind of wanted to explain what that means, right? Is it given that he's a suspect, or, why would the state want to humanize a suspect? And what could this look like if they did humanize Yella Beezy, if this is what they were trying to do, right? And when we say humanize, right, we don't mean that they're trying to make him look innocent, okay? We mean prosecutors may try to make the jury see him as a real person, vulnerable, traumatized, emotionally affected by violence, and living inside an escalating conflict environment. So that matters even when someone is a suspect. All right?
Let's go.
Let's go. Why would prosecutors humanize a suspect? Because juries do not decide cases purely through cold logic. Trials are storytelling battles, and in complex cases involving rap culture, gang allegations, retaliation theories, social media narratives, public perception, the state often wants to reshape how jurors emotionally frame key people in the case. So, without that framing, jurors may subconsciously see someone like Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, as untouchable, emotionally disconnected, just another rapper, or someone living voluntarily in violence. The prosecution may instead want jurors to think this person survived a near assassination attempt. That experience changed his mindset, relationships, fears, and decisions. That does not excuse alleged crimes, but it can explain behavior, motive, reactions, alliances, paranoia, or escalation. So, the key distinction: humanizing does not equal defending. Prosecutors sometimes humanize people they are also investigating or accusing because motive matters, emotional context matters. Jurors need narrative coherence. For example, a defendant can also previously have been a victim. A cooperating witness can also be a criminal. And a suspect can also have genuine trauma. Real criminal cases are messy.
Right. So basically, they're gonna prove. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna use that humanization to build a motive. This shooting affected you. This shooting traumatized you. Whoop de whoop, bam de bam de bam. Then turn around and say that's the reason why. Not in the language. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be able to say that's the reason why. But they're gonna say, and that made you feel like what? Then they're gonna bring in the interview and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
So the state often tries to present, here's how the conflict evolved over time. And the 2018 tollway shooting is potentially a major turning point in that story.
Let's go.
So, what could this look like at trial? Here's what it could realistically look like in court. Scenario 1: severe trauma presentation. The state could introduce photographs of injuries, surgery descriptions, ICU treatment, testimony about life-threatening wounds, recovery struggles, not necessarily to gain sympathy alone, but to establish seriousness, psychological impact, fear, or ongoing retaliation concerns. Jurors begin understanding this wasn't entertainment beef. This was real attempted murder. That changes the emotional atmosphere of the trial. Scenario 2, explaining behavioral changes. Prosecutors may argue the shooting altered security habits, trust issues, communications, movement patterns, affiliations, reactions to threats. That matters if later conduct is tied to retaliation fears, conflict escalation, planning, association with certain individuals. The state could argue, after almost being killed, he moved differently. That helps jurors understand later events in the state's theory. Scenario 3, countering public stereotypes. This is subtle, but it's important. Some jurors may unconsciously think rappers choose this life. Street beef is normal. These people are all criminals anyway. The prosecution may want to break that emotional distance, showing medical suffering, surgeries, pain, recovery, and vulnerability. It forces jurors to view the person as a human rather than a caricature.
Let's go. What's up, Cherry? What's up with you, girl? What's up with you, sis?
So that can strengthen the seriousness of the state's broader narrative. Hey, sissy. But y'all, hold on, let me get out of here. Hold on one second. All right, here we go. But here's the twist. Humanization can cut both ways. This is where defense lawyers may attack. The defense could argue the state is trying to emotionally manipulate the jury, or they want sympathy to distract from weak evidence. Even more importantly, the defense could flip the narrative entirely. This shooting proves there were many enemies and many possible retaliatory actors, meaning prior violence creates alternative suspects. Broader street conflicts create uncertainty. The state cannot isolate one clean theory. So the same records that humanize Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, could also create confusion, alternate motive theories, reasonable doubt. That is why this becomes legal chess.
Oh man, what's up with Shanice Davis in the building? What's up with you?
So, another important possibility, the state may want jurors to understand fear. This may be one of the biggest reasons. If prosecutors are building a retaliation or conspiracy framework, they may want jurors to understand how serious the threats were, how real the violence was, and why certain people acted the way they did afterward. Fear is powerful evidence in conspiracy style prosecutions. Not fear in a sympathetic sense alone, but fear as motivation, pressure, catalyst, or escalation fuel. The state could essentially be saying, after surviving a brutal ambush, relationships and decisions inside this conflict changed dramatically. That is not character defense. That is motive architecture.
And that motive is airtight. And this is the centerpiece to that motive. We're gonna go down through that with y'all. Let's go.
So, why the medical records specifically matter? The records make the shooting tangible. Without records, lawyers just say he was shot. With 884 pages of trauma documentation, prosecutors can potentially show the brutality, survival odds, physical damage, long recovery, emotional aftermath. That creates narrative gravity, and narrative gravity matters enormously in major criminal trials.
Oh God.
So, the hidden strategic risk for the state. If the prosecutors lean too hard into victimization, defense attorneys may ask, wait, is he a victim or a suspect? That can create tension in the prosecution's presentation because jurors may wonder, why prosecutors appear sympathetic, whether the state is selectively framing facts or whether they are trying to emotionally steer the jury. Good defense lawyers exploit that tension aggressively.
Let's go real quick. Salute to Radiant Jewels by
Let's
Rio
go,
for
Jules.
renewing that membership. Been locked in for 5 whole months. Let's go, Rio. Let's go, Rio. Thank you for your continuous support, love. You know, we appreciate you. Let's go.
So prosecutors have to walk a careful line. Enough humanity can explain motive/context, but not so much that it looks manipulative or contradictory. That balance is one of the most delicate parts of high-profile criminal prosecutions.
Let's go. What's up, Elaine? What's up with you, baby?
Hey, Elaine. Okay, so now let's bring the timeline document into the fold, right? Specifically, the information/interviews pertaining to Yella Beezy being shot, okay? We want to try to understand how could this tie into the previous document, right? Which were the subpoena for the health records, right? How could it tie into the previous document and play out in trial? Also, this is important to note, family. On 3/5, March 5th, 2026, the defense also found a motion of limine, all right, that provided info. But we'll get into what that info was in just a second. But I just wanted to let y'all know. So we're getting into the timeline first, and then we're going to get into the motion of limine and the information it provided and tie it all together to the first document that was shown, which was Yella Beezy's health records from him being shot. All right.
And we're going to make it all make sense. You know what I'm saying? Because all the documents, all the paperwork is connected. You know what I'm saying? It's one big old book that's continually being wrote out. Understand that there's not one single document that stands out by itself. All of it is connected some way, somehow, whether in a big way or a small way. Every document in those dockets are connected. So that's why it's important that when you get one docket, you connect it back to the documents that already exist. So that's what we about to do now. All right. So we already showed y'all the business affidavit for the medical clinic which served Yella Beezy October 14th, 2018, when he got hit up on the tollway. We already showed y'all that, right? Now pay attention to this document right here. Right, some of y'all may be familiar with this, some of y'all may not be. This document is basically, in layman's terms, y'all know I give it to y'all in layman's terms, right? This basically is the motive timeline, right? This is the timeline that the state prosecutors wrote out. You know what I'm saying? Wrote out and drew up. You know what I'm saying? Which is a list of all the videos, interviews, incident reports, all that stuff that lines up. They are hoping to get in. They're still litigating on this to see what all come in, how much of it come in. Whoop-de-woo. But I want y'all to pay attention.
Mr. Abney, for the $5 super chat. He said, Josh and CB, let's go, bro. Thank you.
Let's go. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, man, for your continuous support, man. Real one right there.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So let's start right here. All right. So we got 12-10. I want y'all to pay attention to not just the shooting, but the context around the shooting. All right. We got 12-10. Right. This is the first thing they got on here. They got Meet Me at the Spot. That's a music video by Get Rich Cartel. That's GRC. You know what I'm saying? 5/28/2017. So they go from 2013 all the way to 2017. Hector Wilkins gets shot. I seen Madam Oracle over there breaking down the Hector Wilkins situation, whatever, on the upload. Y'all go tap in with Madam Oracle. All right, so they got 5/28/2017. Hector Wilkins gets shot. Then you got 5/30/2017. Hector Wilkins died. Rest in peace to Have Heck, man. You know what I'm saying? Now we get to 8/1/2017, August the 1st, 2017. Roy Lee is assaulted. Remember, Roy Lee got jumped by them GRC boys in the club. All right. So you go to October the 20th, 2017. That's when Trap Boy Freddy dropped the 6-pick song. Trap Boy Freddy dropped the 6-pick song with Get Rich Lil Runny, Long Live Lil Runny, Go Yayo, Sleazy Beezy, and Yella Beezy. All right. 9/25, September 25th, 2018, Roy Lee is shot. So on September 25th, 2018, Roy Lee is shot, y'all. You know what I'm saying? October 13th, 2018, Roy Lee dies. Roy Lee died on from the complications of being shot on October the 13th, 2018. Then on 10/14/2018, October the 14th, 2018, Yella Beezy gets shot. So look at that. Look at that context. Roy Lee shot September 25th. He died October 13th. Then, like we told y'all, on October 14th, even though it's the next day, it was really hours after because it happened in the wee hours of the morning. So hours later, the next day, Yella Beezy gets shot. Then y'all can see it on y'all screen. They have the Breakfast Club interview from Yella Beezy talking about the shooting. They got the 97.9 The Beat interview with Yella Beezy talking about the shooting. Then they have, I can't see it because the thing in the way. Okay, then they got Trap Boy Freddy Sprinter get shot on 12/26/2018. I'm gonna stop there. But look at the context around Yella Beezy getting shot. Just look at the context around it. Roy Lee gets shot before, died before. Then after that, the same year, just later, like in December, a day after Christmas, Trap Boy Freddy Sprinter get hit up. That's a crazy series of events. But let's go to this motion in limine. Because we finna break some down for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let me remove this. Let me remove this and add this one back. Now I gotta find what I'm looking for. Let me put this on full screen.
And I can kind of give an overview if you want me to.
Okay, yeah, you can do it. Go ahead.
Okay, so in the motion of limine, okay, on March 5th, 2026, the defense filed a motion of limine that provided this particular info about the shooting. So October 14, 2018 incident involving Conway, right? This unsolved feud appears on the 404B2 list. Conway was shot while driving on the Sam Rayburn Tollway. A van drove next to him and fired shots into Conway's vehicle. Conway was shot several times. He stopped driving and was taken to the hospital. He didn't see who shot him. DPD Detective Howard called a detective with Louisville PD and told him that Conway recently signed a large record contract and believes this was originated with the alleged feud with Roy Lee Pate. According to Detective Howard, Pate liked to call out those who were big in the record business so he could ride their fame and achieve name recognition. The license plate for vehicle driving by the shooter was registered to Sean Griffin, who was allegedly an enforcer for Melvin Noble, aka MO3. About 2 years prior to this incident, Conway and Pate were in a fight at a club, but their issues disappeared. Pate unilaterally reignited the issues when Conway signed his large record deal. Pate began bringing up the old issues to get recognition. Conway told the detective that if a suspect were arrested, he did not want to prosecute the case. Again, let's time all of this information, y'all, together and examine how it could play out and come together in trial, exploring all the possibilities, okay?
Now it's about to get interesting, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Salute to my bro Beezy in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, Beezy.
Salute to y'all for those gifts, man. I see you, Wisconsin, sent some gifts. Charlie Boys sent some gifts, man. Salute to y'all, man. We thank y'all for those gifts. Tempo, I see you for sending those gifts. Let's go. All right, so now it's about to get interesting. You know what I'm saying? First, y'all know the legal chess format. First, we have to break it down, give y'all the technical facts. But now shit about to get real. Because we about to explore some things that, look, just put your seatbelt on. Let's go, baby. Let's cook.
All right.
Let me remove this real quick.
Let's go. Is the state trying to transform the 2018 shooting into the origin chapter of a long-running retaliation war narrative? Because when you combine, number one, the medical records affidavit, number two, the amended extraneous evidence notice, number three, the timeline filing, number four, the defense motion in limine, number five, and the interview/media references, it starts looking less like isolated evidence and more like prosecutors building an overarching story architecture. And that architecture appears centered around feud escalation, retaliatory violence, public antagonism, alliances, and motive development over the years. So, the most important connection. The state's February 2026 filing explicitly places the 10/14/2018 shooting inside a feud timeline. Notice the sequence prosecutors laid out. Roy Lee shot 9/25/2018. Roy Lee dies 10/13/2018. Then Yella Beezy shot 10/14/2018. That sequencing is almost certainly intentional. The state is not randomly listing dates. They are building chronology. And chronology in conspiracy/retaliation cases is everything. Painting the picture.
Let's go.
That painting the picture.
I'm telling y'all, man, that motive is airtight, man. I was I won't say arguing, but I was I think it was elevate your life or something like that. But I was in the hell chat earlier and I was trying to explain to them. And I always say this. Okay, I always explain it to them. I was like, look, cause we all been around this YouTube space. We all been around this social media space. Some of y'all go back to the keys to the streets. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all was there in real time paying attention while this stuff was unfolding. And I tell people this all the time. This is my go-to phrase. So y'all may have heard it before. And y'all most definitely gonna hear it again. I can show my grandma, rest in peace to my grandma. I can show my granny the videos, everything that we've been looking at. You know what I'm saying? Everything, all the videos, all the interviews, the music, the songs, the incident reports. I can line them up and show that to my grandma who don't know nothing about a Yella Beezy or a MO3. I can line all that up and she gonna say, oh yeah, baby, Yella Beezy had something to do with that. That's how airtight the motive is. I can line this shit up and show it to my grandma, and even she gonna say, oh yeah, that look fishy. It's something going on with that. Them boys did something to that boy.
And I want to add that the state is introducing the timeline, but the defense introduced the motion of limine. And remember, y'all, we talked about in previous episodes that the motion in limine is things that the defense does not want in. They want it out. They want to exit out. Okay. So now, did you have something to play, or did you want me to get into what the defense motion of limine reveals?
No, I ain't got nothing to play, but I want to add one thing, and it's important to note, right, that the timeline that we show y'all is still being litigated. It's still being fought over about how much comes in, if any of it come in, whatever the case may be. Now, it's my prediction. Y'all go back before they even released this their timeline. Me and CB, we did the legal chess, the 219 theory, right? So I think it's gonna get condensed. I think it's gonna get condensed a little bit, but I think it's gonna start at Roy Lee because I don't think the Hector situation have anything to do with anything. I think they gonna kind of rule that out. That's too vague. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they have anything. So, but I think it's really gonna start at the Roy Lee situation, and that's why before this timeline even came out, me and CB, we told y'all the strongest motive narrative for the state is the 219 theory, which is Yella Beezy getting shot, and dying. Yella Beezy being shot.
Roy Lee being shot and dying. Then Yella Beezy. You said Yella Beezy getting shot. And
my bad. I'm moving too fast. Roy Lee getting shot, then end up dying from the complications. The next day, Yella Beezy get hit up. MO3 drop word around town. 219. Trap Boy Freddy Sprinter van get hit up in December. No, my bad. MO3 drop word around town. Trap Boy Freddy Sprinter get hit up in December. Then February, Mo3 dropped 219, the tribute to Mo3. I mean, the tribute to Roy Lee. Then that following month, Bubba get hit up, and so on and so forth. Rainwater end up getting jumped. It had the Frisco incident, all of that. Go back and watch the 219 theory. Go back and watch the episode, the 219 theory, and that was before the state came out with their timeline. Just to tell y'all, we be on point over here. But let's go, baby.
So, what the defense motion reveals. The motion in limine is incredibly revealing because it tells us what information prosecutors may want to introduce regarding the shooting. The filing says Conway was ambushed from a van, shot multiple times, did not identify the shooters, Police suspected ties to Roy Lee Pate conflict. The vehicle allegedly connected to someone tied to Melvin Noble. And Conway declined prosecution if suspects were arrested. That is explosive context, because this information can cut in radically different directions depending on how each side uses it.
Let's go.
So, the state's likely theory. The prosecution appears to be constructing a continuing feud framework. That framework may look something like this. Step 1, a rap/street conflict escalates publicly. Step 2, public taunting, diss records, interviews, and online antagonism intensify. Step 3, violence erupts repeatedly. Step 4, the 2018 shooting becomes a pivotal escalation point. Step 5, the feud continues through music, social media, affiliates, shootings, and alliances. Step 6, the later homicide emerges from the continuing conflict environment. That is why prosecutors included interviews, IG lives, songs, shootings, and timeline events together. They are trying to show continuity, not isolated incidents.
What's up, 88?
Hey, sis. So, why the interviews matter? The timeline specifically references Breakfast Club interview, 11/7/2018. 97.9 The Beat interview, 11/16/2018. That is important because prosecutors may argue Conway publicly addressed the shooting aftermath, publicly framed conflict dynamics, or publicly signal ongoing tensions. Even tone and demeanor can matter. Prosecutors in modern trials increasingly use interviews, live streams, lyrics, social media, podcasts, and music videos to establish state of mind, fear, rivalry, retaliatory posture, identity, intent, and alliances.
Now, hold on. So while we on the interview portion, right? Let's just listen to Yella Beezy himself, right? And these interviews are most definitely in the timeline. All right, so let's just listen to Yella Beezy. I didn't get the 97.9 one because that was a little dry. He just repeated some of the things he said on the Breakfast Club. So let's listen to this real quick. Let's watch this real quick.
I was by myself, like after the club, because I was finna go home. Like, we were deep at the club, but like just like when I left, I was by myself.
Caught him lacking at the club. Caught him lacking at the club. I'm in motion. Guess what I'm told?
Like, everybody know, like when you leaving the club, you gotta be looking like through your rear view. So when I'm looking down, that's when I guess the car put up beside me and just start letting into the car with it.
All this traffic did them dirty. Shots fired. Shots fired. Shots fired. My window open.
Like, something just snapped me, like let me know what was going on. I can just hear see the gunfire just. Left hand, I think, like, when the bullet hit it, and that one made me, like, swerve. You know what I'm saying? So I swerved, and I spun out, and I crashed the car.
Watch that nigga spin around. Kept on rolling. I'm on some motion.
It came out my back, like, right by my spinal cord, and then came out, like, by my heart.
It's a miracle.
Blessing.
Man. Now let's listen to this other one. You know what I'm saying? Man. What's up, Mama Red? Love you, girl.
Hey, Mama Red, love you.
Now let's listen to this other one there. Boy, that's crazy work right there. Every time I see that, it blows my mind how that shit lined up. But they say 3 was just rapping about some shit that he heard about. They said 3 was just rapping about, but then later we find out that the car that did that to Yella Beezy is attached to affiliates of MO3. We gonna get to that too. We gonna get to that. Let's go. Let's listen to this one though. This comes from the Vlad TV interview Yella Beezy did. Now listen to what this nigga finna say. I think this right here is the most damaging. He bodied himself with this interview. I can't wait till they show this and play this in trial. Let's go.
Point blank period. I don't give a fuck. That's just me. To each his own, him, but buddy, what how he live his life with me, I don't let shit make it like that. I ain't now, nigga, you not finna come and try to say I'm the nigga that shot you and think you finna walk away. I'm gonna get my lick back. I don't give a fuck. Ain't no walking away. Shit, we 2 different niggas. Fuck that. nah, ain't no shaking my hand. That's too far gone. Once guns get involved, see, if you would have shot at me, I can get past that, cause you ain't hit me. Or if I shot at you, I can get past. Like when it's gun, like when niggas actually getting hit from this shit, ain't none of that. You can stay where you at, like make sure we don't cross paths. It is what it is. But as far as me seeing or me knowing a nigga, nah, ain't nothing like that going on.
Well, I mean, I agree with you. I feel the same way. You know, I'm not in.
So the boy said, hold on, cause I'm gonna spin that bet. The boy said, you ain't finna say you shot me. I'm gonna get my lick back. Then remember, Mo3 made slide on him. We're gonna play that Breakfast Club back after hearing that. Yeah, he shouldn't have said that, Cypress. You know what I'm saying? He said, ain't no nigga finna say they shot me. I'm gonna get my lick back.
Yeah, I was by myself, like after the club, cause I was finna go home. Like we were deep at the club, but like just like when I left, I was by myself.
Caught him lacking at the club, I'm in motion. Guess what I'm told?
Like everybody know, like when you leaving the club, you gotta be looking like through your rear view. So when I'm looking down, that's when I guess the car put up beside me and just start letting into the car with it.
All in traffic, did them dirty, shots fired, my window open.
Like, something just snapped me, like let me know what was going on. I can just hear see the gunfire, just left hand, I think like when the bullet hit it, and that one made me like swerve. You know what I'm saying? So I swerved and I spun out, and I crashed the car.
Watch that nigga spin around, kept on rolling, I'm on some motion.
It came out my back, like right by my spinal cord, and then came out like by my heart.
It's a miracle.
Blessing.
Man. And I hope they line them up. I hope they line them up just like that, man. Cause they got slide on them. If y'all go back, they got all of that in their evidence, the timeline evidence, y'all. They got slide on them. They got these interviews. They got all of that in their goddamn timeline, the evidence timeline. I mean, their motive timeline, not evidence timeline, but motive timeline that we showed y'all. They got all that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? They got all of it in there. So, baby, do me a favor. If it ain't too difficult for you to go back. So since we watched it, go back to the part about the interviews. So now that they seen it, we can put it in context on how they plan to use or how they often use interviews and stuff like that. Do you mind?
I don't mind.
Let's go.
So why the interviews matter? The timeline specifically references Breakfast Club interview 11/7/2018, 97.9 The Beat interview 11/16/2018. That is important because prosecutors may argue Conway publicly addressed the shooting aftermath, publicly framed conflict dynamics, or publicly signaled ongoing tensions. Even tone and demeanor can matter. Prosecutors in modern trials increasingly use interviews, live streams, lyrics, social media, podcasts, music videos to establish state of mind, fear, rivalry, retaliatory posture, identity, intent, and alliances.
So when we tell y'all that the motive is airtight, just by y'all watching those two videos alone, when I tell y'all that the motive is airtight, now they still got to prove the money and all of that. But when we tell y'all that the motive is airtight, please believe us. Because just by watching those two videos back to back that we just showed y'all could be like, oh yeah, it's some shit going on. It was some shit going on. And imagine what else they got to put around it. You know what I'm saying? Before that, after that, man, look, the motive locked in. Salute to the state for doing their homework. Do your own work.
The humanization strategy makes more sense now. This is where the medical records and interviews merge strategically. The state may try to present this shooting fundamentally altered the conflict. The hospital records show physical trauma, survival, severity, and recovery. The interviews potentially show his mindset afterward, emotional tone, public positioning, how the feud evolved publicly. Together, prosecutors could create a narrative arc. After surviving a near fatal ambush tied to this feud, this is where everything escalated. And that right there is powerful trial storytelling.
Man. Look, they in the chat saying, "Woo, ooh, wee!" Like they going off in the chat. Let's go, y'all. Hit that like button for me, man. Don't forget. I know some of y'all chilling watching the show, but please don't forget to hit that like button for us, man. Thank y'all.
But here's the massive defense counterattack. Y'all know we got to come from both sides. The defense may actually love parts of this evidence. Why? Because the state's own theory potentially proves he had multiple enemies that existed. Multiple actors existed. Violence was widespread. Many people had motives, or retaliation cycles were chaotic. That can create enormous reasonable doubt. The defense could argue this was not a clean two-person conflict. This was a sprawling, violent environment with numerous independent actors. That is a very strong defense narrative in conspiracy-style prosecutions. All right.
Hold on, real quick
The
before you move. Before you
Okay,
move.
go ahead.
Ooh, it's finna get hot. Hold on, it's finna get hot in this bitch. Hold on, let me play this because it's finna get hot in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? My boy King23 said, and just think the stuff we know the state has. Just imagine what they had that we don't know about, man. Look, it's finna get hot in this bitch. Hold on, man. Ooh,
Walked in, ill nigga alert, ill nigga alert.
It's finna get hot in here, y'all. Put your seatbelt on, y'all. Let's go, baby. Let's cook. Ooh, Lord.
The Sean Griffin reference is extremely interesting. The Lemony motion mentions the vehicle plate allegedly traced to Sean Griffin, described as allegedly connected to Melvin Noble. This becomes dangerous territory legally. Why? Because unless prosecutors can strongly substantiate affiliation, involvement, conspiracy links, or reliability of intelligence, the defense may argue speculation, guilt by association, inflammatory gang narratives, or weak investigative assumptions. This could become a huge evidentiary fight, especially if no one was charged, the shooting remains unsolved, and Conway himself allegedly refused prosecution.
Now, because I never want to assume that everybody in the building know certain things. So just in case y'all don't, Sean Griffin is Sean G.
Mm-hmm.
All right? Sean Griffin is Sean G. All right? Just so y'all know that. All right? Let's cook, baby. Let's go.
The "I don't want to prosecute" statement is huge. This may become one of the most strategically important details. According to the Lemony filing, Conway allegedly told detectives he did not want prosecution even if suspects were arrested. That can be interpreted in radically different ways. There we go. Prosecution interpretation. The state may argue this reflects fear, street code dynamics, distrust of cooperation, concern about retaliation, or normalization of violence. In other words, this feud operated outside traditional law enforcement cooperation. That can reinforce conspiracy or retaliation narratives. Defense interpretation. The defense may weaponize it differently. If he refused prosecution, then investigators never fully tested the case. Or police assumptions become rumor-driven instead of evidence-driven. Or even, the state is now trying years later to revive speculative connections that were never prosecutable. That could seriously undermine reliability. So, the 404B battle is critical here. The defense motion specifically references this unsolved feud appears on the 404B2 list. 404B evidence is always dangerous because it concerns prior bad acts, extraneous conduct, other crimes, wrongs, or acts. The state usually argues this evidence shows motive, intent, relationship, opportunity, identity, absence of mistake, or conspiracy context. The defense argues unfair prejudice, character assassination, emotional manipulation, or propensity evidence. This battle may become one of the defining pretrial wars.
Let's go. Let's go. Hence the title, man. Salute the Curly Cakes over there holding
Let's
down the
go,
Twitch.
Kiki.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you for those. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So, the state's real challenge. The prosecution appears to want jurors to see continuity, escalation, retaliation patterns, organized alliances, and interconnected violence. But there is a danger. The more expansive the feud narrative becomes, the more the defense can argue. Countless possible actors, countless motives, fragmented loyalties, independent retaliation cycles, or uncontrollable street violence that can dilute direct causation. So in other words, I kind of want to break this down, right? On what it's saying the state's real challenge is, right?
Let's go.
Because the state is trying to paint a certain picture, right? They have arrested Keywan White, Devin Brown, and Yella Beezy for the murder of MO3. So they want to keep their case as clean as possible, right? So introducing other actors into this murder trial could possibly land good for the defense, because the defense could say, damn, y'all see how many people was in this? How y'all just gonna blame my client? There were so many actors. How can y'all blame him and say that he did this to Melvin Nober Jr., aka Mo3? That's basically what it said.
But when they show that connection, when they show that connection, this is why. Because all of them GRC, all of them this, all of them that. You know what I'm saying? You know.
Yep.
That's why they got that GRC meet me at the spot in there. That's the first thing on the evidence, on the motor timeline that they got. The GRC meet me at the spot music video.
Yes, indeed. So the trial could become two competing stories. Here's the state story. This was a connected, escalating feud that eventually culminated into murder, versus the defense's story. This was a chaotic world with countless rivalries, assumptions, and unrelated actors, and the state cannot cleanly connect everything together. That is the legal chessboard forming here. And the 2018 shooting appears to be the one of the state's key anchor points in building its broader narrative timeline. So, with further doing our research, because y'all know how we get down, we kind of wanted to dig deeper into Sean G, right? Wanted to dig a little deeper into Sean G's reference into the case, okay? Because we know his name did show up in the motion of limine. So we wanted to see, what's that all about? And could he be called in the trial? Let's see.
Hold on. Because they ain't ready for that. Hold on.
Walked in, ill nigga alert, ill nigga alert.
And look, before we get into this, because y'all gonna want to hear this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna want to hear this. Before we get into this, man, look, let's get the likes to 300, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the likes to 300. I know it ain't 100 haters in the building. It may be a few y'all that probably forgot to hit the like button. So we finna cool it off so we can heat back up. Because now we about to deep dive into Sean G. And what the possibilities and woo. Y'all gonna want to hear this, man. So get the likes to 300. I'll give y'all 2 minutes. You know what I'm saying? Get the likes to 200. Let's cool this off so we can heat this bitch right
to
back
300
up.
or 200?
To 300. Let's go.
Yeah. This ain't checkers. It's legal checks.
Get the likes up. Run the likes up. Let's run them likes up, y'all. Let's go.
Every move calculated.
Run the likes up.
Every play got consequences. Legal chairs, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the streets to the stand, yeah, it's all connect. One wrong move.
Hit the like button, come on, keep running up. Let's go. Hit the like button.
Testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy.
I'll play it again if I have to. Come on, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Let's go.
Like a cake. Different state of watching, trying to find a mistake. Subpoenas getting served, witnesses on the clock. Some gon' fold under pressure, some side as a rock. Plea deals on the table, that's a dangerous play. One flip, change the board, now the king in the way. They was riding together, now they telling the truth. Or they telling the story just to shorten their noose. It's deeper than the charges. It's deeper than the crime. It's about who controls the narrative. Yeah. Legal chess, I'm moving pieces, they don't see the ball. Courtroom pressure, every move can start a war. From the street.
40 more likes, 40 more people, man. Hit the like button. 40 more people.
Legal
40
chess,
more.
yeah, we playing for keeps. Indictments and testimony, secrets run deep. You see a headline, I see strategy. Welcome to the game, legal chess. When it's trial time.
Legal chess with me, when it's trial time.
You watching the headlines.
Come on, man, hit the like button, man. I don't care if y'all leave. We at 267. We need 33 more people, man. Long live 3, man. Hit the like button. I'm gonna have to play this bitch again. I'm telling you, man, look. I don't care if y'all leave. If you don't wanna hit the like button, get up out of here. Look, they gonna leave. They gonna try to come back and see what we reading. Man, hit the like button, man. You know what I'm saying? We need 22 more people to hit the like button, man. Can we get 22 more people? Let's go, Big Pressure. Can we get 22 more people to hit the like
Big
button, man?
Pressure.
So, look, what you want to do, man? You want to run it back until they get the likes to 300? You know what I'm saying?
No, I really don't.
All right. Well, y'all looking, because I was gonna run that bitch back. You know what I'm saying? But hit the like button, man. We need 30 more people, man, to hit the like button. We good. Let's go.
Okay, we good?
Yeah. We good. Let's rock out.
You sure?
Yeah, we good. What's up, Jazz? Right. What's up, baby?
All right. So let's deep dive into Sean G. And could he be called in the trial? Let's go. First, what the filing actually says. According to the defense's limiting summary, the license plate for vehicle driving by the shooter was registered to Sean Griffin, aka Sean G., who was allegedly an enforcer for Melvin Noble. That is an explosive statement, but legally, it is also extremely fragile unless prosecutors can substantiate it with admissible evidence. Because right now, based on the filing alone, this appears to be investigative theory, intelligence, or detective belief, not necessarily a proven fact. That distinction matters enormously at trial.
Let's go. What's up, Lily?
So, the biggest question, how direct is the connection? There are several levels this could exist on. Level 1, weakest connection, mere vehicle registration. This is the simplest possibility. Police may only know a plate was traced to Sean G., but not who was actually driving, not who shot, not who occupied the van, and not whether the vehicle was borrowed, sold, loaned, or cloned. If this is all they have, the evidentiary value becomes shaky. Defense lawyers would attack this hard. Owning a vehicle is not proof of involvement, and they would be right. Level 2, association evidence. Investigators may believe Sean G. was associated with certain individuals, involved in security/enforcement, present in few circles, or socially tied to people around Melvin Noble. But association evidence is dangerous territory. Courts do not like guilt by association, rumor masquerading as evidence, or gang mythology unsupported by proof. If prosecutors overreach here, the defense could object repeatedly under hearsay, relevance, Rule 403 prejudice, or speculative testimony. Level 3, actual investigative target. Their strongest possibility would be police truly investigated Sean G. as a suspect, collected statements, surveillance, records, phone data, or intelligence tying him to the... Then this becomes much more serious. But the major issue is nobody appears to have been prosecuted. And that matters because jurors may wonder, if investigators believe this strongly, Why wasn't anyone charged? That becomes a defense weapon.
And to think that Yella Beezy, because again, the motion of limity that we showed y'all that had Sean G name in it came from the defense. So to think that Yella Beezy is the one that brings Sean G name into the situation, I don't, for the life of me, I don't understand why, if they're gonna try to disprove it had anything to do with MO3. It boggles my mind. Let's go though.
So could Sean Griffin be called at trial? Yes. But whether he will be called is a different question. There are multiple ways this could happen. Possibility number one, called by the prosecution. This is possible if prosecutors believe he can authenticate something, deny involvement, explain vehicle ownership, establish relationships, or provide few context. But this route is risky. Why? Because calling Sean G opens the door to aggressive cross-examination, alternate suspect implications, investigative failures, or unresolved shooting theories. The defense will likely turn him into proof the investigation focused somewhere else. That could backfire on prosecutors badly. Possibility number two, called by the defense. This is actually very plausible. Defense attorneys love unresolved alternate suspect evidence, especially in conspiracy/retaliation cases. The defense could potentially use Sean G to suggest broader conflict networks, independent retaliatory actors, multiple violent factions, uncertainty in investigative conclusions. That could help create reasonable doubt. The defense narrative could become the state itself documented multiple violent players tied to this feud. That can fracture the prosecution's clean narrative. Possibility number three, he never testifies, but his name still appears. This may be the most likely outcome. The court may allow limited testimony like vehicle traced to registered owner, investigators pursued leads, few contexts existed, but not allow speculative enforcer labels, gang mythology, unsupported conclusions, or highly prejudicial association testimony. In many trials, judges sanitize explosive details to reduce prejudice.
Let's go.
So the word enforcer is extremely important. This single word could trigger major evidentiary warfare. Why? Because enforcer is emotionally loaded, suggestive of organized violence, suggestive of conspiracy, and highly prejudicial. Defense lawyers will almost certainly argue that term is speculative, inflammatory, unsupported opinion testimony. A judge may require prosecutors to prove basis, narrow language, or avoid the term entirely. If prosecutors cannot substantiate it strongly, the court may prohibit it.
So, in order for them to bring that in, they might have to substantiate this in quote unquote enforcer title. You know what I'm saying? Which means, like, I don't believe that Sean G would actually testify. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe he'll be called to court or nothing like that. But if they want it, because again, it's tied to this shooting, right? That happened to Yella Beezy on the tollway. So his name is gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? His name is not as a defendant or nothing like that. His name is gonna come up because if they want to really hammer this shooting in, they're gonna have to hammer the whole story in and prove why they at least believe that MO3 had something to do with it, and that's why you see Sean G name come up. And so they're gonna have to do something with this enforcer. They're gonna have to try that. They're gonna have to prove that. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to prove that and demonstrate that.
So, the legal danger for the state. The more prosecutors tie the 2018 shooting to people around Melvin Noble, aka MO3, the more they risk opening the door to too many players' defense, meaning numerous enemies, numerous retaliatory actors, ongoing cycles of violence, decentralized conflicts. That can create confusion, fractured motive theories, alternate suspect arguments, and jurors often struggle when cases become too sprawling. Another possibility, prosecutors may only want the context. This is critical. The state may not actually care about proving who shot Yella Beezy. Instead, they may simply want jurors to understand that the feud had already escalated to attempted murder levels, that tensions were real, and that violence between circles was ongoing. So, in that scenario, Sean G becomes a contextual character, not necessarily a central witness. The state's real objective may simply be this conflict was deadly long before the charged offense.
Let's go.
So, the defense's most powerful counter. The defense may say, exactly. And because the conflict was so widespread, there are countless possible retaliatory actors unrelated to the defendant. That is the core legal chess problem for prosecutors. The broader the feud narrative becomes, the broader reasonable doubt can become. So, what we think is most likely, based on the filings alone, most likely, prosecutors want the 2018 shooting admitted primarily as feud/motive context, not necessarily to fully litigate who shot Yella Beezy, and not necessarily to prove Sean G committed anything. However, if the defense starts aggressively using alternate suspect theory, investigative failure arguments, or other violent actor defenses, then figures like Sean G could suddenly become much more important at the trial, especially if either side believes his testimony could reshape motive interpretation, conspiracy scope, or the credibility of the investigation itself.
So to keep this in mind, you know what I'm saying? It's important to note that Sean G has not been subpoenaed to testify
Correct.
in this trial. But
Correct.
at the same time, they could be smack dab in the middle of the goddamn trial and somebody gets subpoenaed or called to testify. So, you know what I'm saying? Just keep that in mind. Sean G has not been subpoenaed to testify in this trial. But if they need him, they will most definitely send for him.
So, if the shooting is unresolved, how can the state responsibly connect it to later alleged conspirators without speculation? Number one, the core rule, no speculation is evidence. If the 2018 shooting of Marquise Conway, aka Yella Beezy, is unsolved, the state cannot legally say this person did it. This group carried it out. This is confirmed retaliation by X. The same conspirators are responsible unless they have admissible proof like DNA/fingerprints, phone records placing someone at the scene, surveillance footage, admission/confessions, cooperator testimony with corroboration, ballistics linking a firearm to a known actor, or reliable forensic linkage evidence. Without that, it becomes inadmissible inference stacking, what judges call speculation dressed as narrative.
And it's crazy because Yella Beezy get hit up on the tollway. Where is that footage? Where is that footage? It happened on the tollway. Where the hell is that footage? Crazy work. Let's go.
Number two, what the state can do legally. Even if the shooting is unsolved, prosecutors are still allowed to use it in a limited way. A, this event occurred, fact of occurrence. They can establish the shooting happened, the victim was injured, the severity of injuries, the timeline of events. That is usually proven through medical records, like the 884-page file we shared, hospital custodians, police reports, limited purpose, or witness testimony. This is non-controversial factual grounding. B, this is part of the background of the relationship. This is where it gets strategic. Under rules like Texas Rule 404B, prosecutors may argue the shooting shows context of relationships, motive development, escalation of conflict, identity in a broader pattern, carefully limited, but they must avoid saying, therefore the defendant or co-conspirators did it. Instead, they must say, this event is part of the background explaining why later events occurred. That's a huge legal distinction.
Right.
Can you switch me over, please?
Yes, I can. Give me 1 second. You know what I'm saying? Give me 1 second. Yeah, I mean, so y'all let me know in the chat. Nah, I ain't gonna get into that. We're gonna leave that where is it. Let's switch over real quickly. Make sure everything right over here. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
All right, we're good.
C, state of mind / environment evidence. They can argue the shooting shows fear in the community, escalation of hostility, retaliatory atmosphere, motive for later actions by someone else. But again, it supports context, not attribution. Number 3, what the state cannot do without evidence. This is where judges draw a hard line. They cannot bridge the gap with assumptions. Example of improper reasoning. He was shot in 2018. Person X is in the same feud. Therefore, X's group likely did it. That is classic speculation training.
That's what they can't do.
Uh-huh. Use alleged enforcer labels as fact. If someone like Sean G is mentioned, the state cannot present rumor rolls, street titles, enforcer claims, unless a witness with personal knowledge testifies and it is relevant and it survives hearsay / prejudice objections. Otherwise, it gets excluded under Rule 403, unfair prejudice, Rule 602, lack of personal knowledge, hearsay rules.
Now we do know Sean G. I mean, we do know Rainwater is subpoenaed to testify.
But I don't know.
You don't think?
No, hell no.
Okay.
Turn an unsolved case into implied attribution. Courts generally reject unsolved and related feud equals inferred conspirator responsibility. That is exactly what defense attorneys attack as improper narrative stacking. Number 4. So how do prosecutors connect it without speculation? They use a very specific trial strategy. Step 1. Separate facts from interpretation. They will structure it like, fact, the shooting did occur. Fact, the victim was hospitalized. Fact, the timeline shows few context. Fact, later events occurred. Then stop. Step 2. Use this created context language. Instead of this group retaliated, they say, this event is part of the background that explains why tensions escalated. Step 3. Let other evidence do the linking. They try to connect later conspirators using phone records, communications, surveillance, cooperator testimony, travel records, social media interactions, forensic evidence. The 2018 shooting becomes a starting marker, not proof of identity. Step 4. Let the jury connect the dots, but only from admitted evidence. This is subtle but critical. Prosecutors are allowed to present a timeline, present relationships, present events, but they cannot explicitly tell jurors, we are guessing this link. Instead, they rely on, here are the facts, draw reasonable inferences. The judge policies, the judge polices whether those inferences are reasonable or speculative. We know she gonna police it.
Most definitely. And policy.
Number 5, where the risk becomes real for the state. The danger in cases like this is what defense lawyers call inference stacking. That's when the state tries to build unsolved shooting, feud narrative, alleged affiliations, music / social media references, later violent events, and imply continuity of actors. So even if each individual piece is admissible, the combined implication can become too speculative to support identity. That is where defense counsel attacks under Rule 403, prejudice outweighs probative value. Rule 404B, improper character inference, due process fairness arguments. Number 6, How defense will exploit an unsolved shooting. The defense will likely argue, if the state cannot solve the 2018 shooting, they cannot ethically assign it to any narrative actor. And they may push. Multiple possible shooters existed. No confirmed attribution exists. Investigators themselves were uncertain. Therefore, it cannot support identity or conspiracy claims. This creates reasonable doubt by expanding the universe of possible perpetrators.
And this how I believe they're gonna push the state hand to have to prove certain things like enforcer and all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because if they bring that in, because they're gonna have to get that 2018 shooting into they're gonna have to get that in. This ain't nothing like the Hector situation where they're like, okay, we can still make this timeline without it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna need Yella Beezy being shot on the tollway into the timeline evidence. They're gonna need that's a critical piece. So if the defense come with this, they can't prove it. They they can't prove this had ties to anything. Then they're gonna force the state hand to have to prove some things. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say.
Number 7, the real legal reality in one sentence. Even if prosecutors strongly believe the shooting is part of the same feud ecosystem, they are allowed to use it only as context, unless they can prove linkage with admissible, non-speculative evidence. Everything else is just narrative framing, and judges are very strict about that line. So, the bottom line in the question is, how can the state responsibly connect it to the later alleged conspirators without speculation? They usually cannot connect it directly at all. Instead, they prove the shooting happened, show it sits in a broader timeline, use it to explain context and motive environment, then rely on separate, independent evidence to prove later conspirators. If they try to bridge the gap without that independent evidence, the defense will likely argue it is exactly what courts try to prevent: a story built on implication rather than proof. And there go y'all legal chess, y'all.
Man. I'm gonna have to watch this back myself because Lord have
Yeah,
mercy.
it's interesting. It's very interesting.
Yeah, and it's what they call it. It is intrinsic. Like it's yeah, I think intriguing one of them words. But hold on, damn, I can't do it until the live is over. But y'all, hold on, let me see. Can I click on another live and do it real quick? Did I just sing while watching another channel over there in the conscious community? They got this AI thing on her. I don't know how to find it though. But I'm gonna have to find it. I'm gonna have to show it to y'all. Cause some of y'all can utilize that. Okay, yeah, it's the star. Okay, hold on, let me see if it's on this live. No, I ain't gonna be on this because it's over with. But look, when this live is over with, right? When this live is over with, what happened to the background? Oh, you switch back over?
Yeah.
I don't put the banner
It should be still on there.
It's still on there. It's still on there. Okay, y'all, listen. When y'all can always go back to our old lives, right? Click on the live. Click on the live. Matter of fact, let me show this to them in real time. We're gonna get up out of here, I promise. Cause I want to show them this because they can help us out, especially with our style of content. So let me show them this real quick. Let me show them this. Hold on. Let me go over to YouTube. YouTube.com. Boom. I really want y'all to start utilizing this for the legal chess, especially for the ones that be really, you know what I'm saying, doing their own research, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all this real quick. I'm gonna put room 901. 901. Bam. Well, we appreciate y'all, man. We most definitely hit that like button quota, man. You know what I'm saying? So we most definitely
Let's
appreciate
go,
y'all.
family.
You know what I'm saying? We completed the goal. The numbers is numbering, man. Salute to y'all. Salute to y'all. But hold tight. Hold tight. We got one more. I got one more thing I want to show y'all. And I'm gonna be quick with it. But I want to make sure y'all up to par and know the new things on YouTube that y'all can do. You know what I'm saying? Not just with this live, but with any live. You know what I'm saying? Start utilizing this. All right, is the thing up on the screen?
Yeah, I can see.
Why it ain't pop up on my end yet? Is my shit froze over here?
It probably is, but we can definitely see your screen.
Hold on.
Go out and come back in. Ooh,
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
You all right?
Yeah, my allergies. Just when these seasons change like this, my allergies get to messing up.
Okay, yeah, this jump moves slow, but it's popping up. All right, so just tell me if you can see it, because it showed it on there, but I don't see it on the screen. All right, so you can
Yeah,
see
we
the
can see
YouTube,
it.
you can see the YouTube I'm showing, right?
Yes.
Hold on, let me click back in on the live we watching. Okay, 'cause I can see it on my phone. All right, so boom. So y'all go to our channel, right? Matter of fact, we'll just use this one. We'll use this one right here because since it's already up. All right, I'm gonna click on this live. And I hope they got it on the web thing. I think they do though. I think they do. Hold on, y'all. Cause my computer moving hella slow. We're gonna pause it. We don't need to play it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna click on their live, just for example. You know what I'm saying? All right. Y'all see this part that say ask. Now on the mobile version on my phone, it only got that symbol. It don't show you that symbol and ask. Can y'all see that? Y'all see
Yeah,
what
we
my
can see.
cursor is? All right, y'all go back to our old videos, even when this one is over with, right? And y'all can click this button, click X right here. Hold on, where I put the question at? And you can put a question in here. Hold on, okay, ask question right there. Ask questions. Which is Yella Beezy. So I'm just gonna give an example. I'm gonna say, what did Josh and CB say about Jerry Johnson? You search that, and boom, it's gonna give you a summary of everything we said out our own mouth with the timestamps, y'all. With the time, that is so fucking dope to me.
Yeah, that's
You know what I'm
dope.
saying?
That's dope. That's real dope.
They're gonna give you a summary with the timestamps of everything we said. In this episode, Josh CB analyzed the legal situation surrounding Jerry Johnson and his connection to the ongoing MO3 case. Here are the key points discussed. They get into plea and sentencing. They know that on April 27th, Jerry Johnson pled guilty to 27 years in the GRC federal case. Then they give you a clickable timestamp you can click to, and it takes you directly to the part where we talking about it. It take you directly to. I ain't gonna play it and all that. You know what I'm saying? So like say for instance, when this live is over with, man, it's finna storm out here. When this live is over with, y'all can go back and click that button. Let me go back so y'all can know. Click that button. Click this button right here. If you're on the website, you're gonna see it. It's gonna say it's gonna have the symbol and the X and X on there. But on y'all mobile device, it might only have this symbol. But that's the one you want to click on. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, when this episode over with, y'all can go back and be like, what did Josh and CB say about Sean G or Sean Griffin? All right, and the same thing it showed y'all when I asked about Jerry Johnson, it gonna give y'all the breakdown of everything we said and the timestamps. Utilize it, y'all. Utilize it. Go back to some of our old episodes. Like if you don't want to watch the whole episode, that's cool. But if you need, because I always tell y'all, go because it's a lot. It'd be a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff y'all be forgetting. I know y'all be forgetting. Cause I be like, God damn, this person be in every Legal Chess episode, but they in this chat saying this. They need to go back and do their homework. We got it. We got the Legal Chess episodes in the playlist. Go back and watch whatever episode you may need to watch. I'm telling you, whatever it is, we didn't damn near did an episode on it. This is episode 42. The only thing we haven't touched on is Ray Jackson, and that's most definitely coming up the next episode. All right, so go back, click that button, you know what I'm saying, and get your questions on. Go back to any old episode. If you don't want to watch the whole video, click that button and ask whatever question you want to ask in there. All right, just to show y'all that real quick, man. Just to show y'all that real quick. You know what I'm saying? It most definitely helped, man. You know what I'm saying? I learned that from the conscious community. I'm like, oh shit, we can do that. Let me tell my people up. I'm going to use it to check on some past rank. Yeah, use it on other platforms too. She said, bro, how you find this? In the conscious community, over there with them scholars and PhDs and all of that, the same way I found about ChatGPT. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But yes, utilize that, child. But we about to get up out of here because it's throwing down out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to everybody, man. We hope y'all thoroughly enjoyed the show. You know what I'm saying? We hope y'all thoroughly enjoyed the show. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know,
For
man.
sure.
Y'all know, man. We gonna complete.
We love
this.
you too, Jazz.
Yeah, we most definitely love you, Jazzy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to complete this mission, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We're going to complete this mission, but what's understood don't needs to be explained, man. You know what I'm saying? So what's understood, y'all? X, this is what understood.
That's right, baby. That's what you do. Every time I hear it, I think of RoboCop. That's right, baby. That's what you do.
And we going to say less, and we going to continue to say less, but do more, man. So salute to y'all, baby. You got anything you want to tell them before I do the closing and get us up out of here?
No, just salute, family. Thank y'all for supporting us. Thank y'all for sticking by us. We really, really appreciate it. There is no Room 901 or Legal Chess without y'all. We definitely love y'all and appreciate the support. And until next time.
Look at sister down there laughing. But yes, Sodnetta TV. I don't be want to tell y'all my spots, but yeah, that's where I be at. You know what I'm saying? I be over there on Sodnetta TV for sure. But man, y'all already know, man. Hold on, let me make sure I acknowledge some questions whatever in the chat. Say can't catch them all, but when I do, I always leave in line. That was up, Big Pressure. You know I value your opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? Me and Big Pressure go back a long way. You know what I'm saying? Big Pressure used to get on my ass. That's my OG right there, man. Salute to my guy, Big Pressure. So I don't see no questions in the chat. You know what I'm saying? All right, so we finna get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button on your way out if you didn't hit the like button. But y'all already know, man. Excuse me. We gonna leave.
Lord, you get on my nerves with that. Bye. I gotta go.
No, you don't. You better sit your ass down. We gonna leave. Stop playing on me. Get your ass back up here. Get your ass. Get your ass back up here. But nah, man, look, y'all already know, man, we gonna leave this bitch the same way we came in every single time, man. Even in a room full of 100 haters, we ain't gonna change and we ain't gonna waver, man. We're gonna always remain some real ones, man. Look, we hope and pray that y'all do the same, man. You know what I'm saying? Be real to yourself and be real to those that are real with you. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, look, no matter what you're going through, man, it's going to be all right. It's always a silver lining, a light at the end of the tunnel, man. So keep God first in your life, man. Please keep God first in y'all life and stay prayed up, man. And when you say them prayers, put a prayer in the sky for me and CB, man, because we most definitely need them, man. You know what I'm saying? We most definitely need them, man. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we thank God for each and every one of y'all, man. We're going to see y'all later on this week with that Ray Jackson episode. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They're going to be featuring Madam O. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate Madam O into the show, but I'm trying my hardest to most definitely have Madam O to be a part of that episode. There's going to be a dope-ass episode, man. You know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all. Y'all be safe. Stay dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Big sis said keep smiling, sis. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, sis.
Let's go, man. So look, y'all already know the motto. Y'all know the mantra. Salute to all my good sisters down there. AB, I see you. Miss Pooh Bear, I see y'all, man. We love y'all,
love you,
man.
Miss Pooh Bear.
We love y'all. Keep us going, man. Y'all just don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? But y'all know the mantra, man. It's only us. Don't let them in, man. Do not let them in. Big sis, stop 6. Lock the door. It's only us. Don't let them in, man. You hear me? We love y'all. We're going to see y'all next episode, man. Salute. God bless y'all. We out.
God. On bubble, man. 3G4L, nigga.
Put them MO3 emojis in the chat, man. Let me see them MO3 emojis. Let's go.
Foot in the sand. Don't mention me in none of your comments. Go pick up your man. Slide and don't say nothing. They go fuck on the bitch. All they know fast in jail, but they don't know what he did. Fuck the comments in the post. This is real life. If I ever catch a op, he gon' die that night. Bro be tryna tell me chill. No, I ain't living right. But he know I'm for the smoke, so don't believe the hype. If I got a step, then it is what it is. Balenciaga print. When I drop the little bitch, got it. Walk over him, and we won't say nothing. Fuck getting them touched, bitch, I'ma crush him. That's what I'm
saying. Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Stuck in war, I'm just trying to get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on taking back 3 on everybody and my friend. So I'm riding with this crime. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't ain't your partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.
100 pounds, I broke them down, I swear I ran through 'em. And if a nigga want them problems, we gon' tend to 'em. I'm in the trenches, relaxed, chillin' with my feet up in my handgun. Niggas just be talking, but I ain't saying nothing. I was taught to watch these niggas and keep a pistol. I be damned if I start laying with my nigga, even though I miss him. Niggas acting like bitches, I don't understand them, I don't get them. Got it straight out the trenches with some niggas that'll come kill. Remember when my granny told me I'm a man now? She seen a nigga go get it without no hand down. I'm a real nigga, hands down. Stay focused, ain't got time to be playing around. That's a spaceship in, I can hear what they saying now. Good cushion, the L designer symbols all on my belts. Look in the mirror, boy, you good? Yeah, I'm just talking to myself. I just be thinking about the hood, like how I came up from there. And we ain't going back, no cross account, I promise, I swear. Yeah, I been going in early in the morning, stacking up this paper till this shit start getting boring. I kill you, that's a warning. My niggas be on it. All the fucking money got these bitches acting horny.
Body bags, I'm corrupted by homicide. Ducking war, I'm just tryna get you dropped in somebody. Telling the gang it's only us, don't let them in. We do it on thinking about 3 on everybody ain't my friend. So I'm riding with this chrome. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner, so I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah. So I've been put my trust inside my chopper. It's only us, don't let them in. Do it on our own if we got. Lay in your bushes till the morning if we got to, yeah.